He's dead.
He's
Drowned in
been
the bath.
gone for like a year now.
I just know that 6 people went into that spa and 5 people came out.
Listen, it's the one event
Obviously.
we all agree never to talk about. It's what bonded us together.
Eating Helen.
All right. So, who wants to give us a recap? If you're already
We fought!
Well, we came into the valley and we ran into some hippogriff riders who told us like, "Hey, yeah, the spire's gone, and y'all need to get out." Oh, hey, we knew the people in the spire though. Yeah, we don't care. Those guys suck. Get out. And we're like, okay, just can we talk to you guys in a minute, anyways? Like, okay, sure. Meet us at the other end of the valley here in like an hour. And we're like, cool. And on the way there, we stopped by the lair of that blue dragon we fought a long time ago. Went in there and already looted, but there's a wyvern in there. And instead of killing the wyvern, we turned it into a cat and convinced it to hang out with us for a minute. And we left, got to that meeting. What's her face was there? The really mean Goliath lady with the axe. And she was not having any of our BS. We threw a wyvern at her. The wyvern flew away, and then she threw herself at us, and we fought. The wyvern came back and scared off some hippogriff riders, and we're still in the middle of fighting her.
All right. Yes. So let me bring you guys all to that map real quick. So, go.
Ryan, music.
Be on it.
Nice. Thank you. All right. So you guys were engaging with Nalrea in this valley, in the Sighing Valley that cuts, and you're just at the entrance of it. This kind of gorge cuts through the cliff, and on the side there's all these steps where Nalrea was set up with her soldiers. And as you came and started talking to them, she engaged with you. And oh shit. Let me try and reconnect real quick.
No, it's okay. Sort of.
I don't know if it could be sensitivity or something on your mic.
Yeah, maybe. Once we get started, but so that so you've begun fighting with Nalrea. Above, while you guys have been engaging with the. So, so loud. All right. Above you, in those hippogriffs were kind of descending upon you. None, the wyvern, came flying out of the clouds and gotten to engage with them. So as you guys have been fighting down below, you've been seeing this like heated battle going on as Nun attacks and at first is holding her own against these wyverns and gets a couple of good bites on the hippogriffs. I mean,
None is a girl. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
That's how you.
God confirmed it.
This is just how you think of as Nun, the wyvern, the lady wyvern.
It's a
Gender's just a construct.
So as you guys are fighting above you, this battle's going on, and you see Nun like kind of weaving in and out, and she's much faster than all the hippogriffs. She's kind of spinning circles around them, and they're trying to catch the one hippogriff rider, half-elf woman who had spoken to you. Kind of seems to keep her distance and is casting spells over at Nun. But Nun's able to dodge out of the way. She's taking a couple hits. She's staying up, and suddenly she turns around and she puts her stinger into one of the hippogriffs, and it comes plummeting down towards the ground with its rider as well.
Oh shit.
But the rider seems to cast some sort of spell and just begins soft towards the ground. And
Nuts.
at the west, I suppose, of Artemis, where you are.
Joy.
You also see, as this is happening, the hippogriffs kind of get a catch on some of the ranks that you've seen, and she gets hit with one, and it stuns her, and she falls, but then catches herself right before she hits. She takes down another hippogriff, slashing it through the neck with one of her claws, and begins to fall, and again it catches itself with a spell and begins to softly. Nun's prepared and swings back and catches it mouth and bites into the juicy flesh of the rider. But then you hear a loud crack.
Oh,
Yes, she loves flesh. A crack, and that spellcaster casts a lightning bolt that slams into Nun.
no!
She begins losing altitude as she's like tumbling, and a little bit further into the crashing down onto the floor, and you see that spell shouting command. There are now only 3 hippogriffs up in the air, but they begin to descend upon all of you. And that's where we'll jump in to combat again. So, just a quick reminder. Oh, did I bring you guys to the map? Can you see yourselves?
Yeah.
Yes. So, Sable and John are engaged with Malrea, up on one of these, and then down below are Artemis and Agony, facing off against another fighter and some of his minions. But Palouse, you?
Okay. So I'm pretty hurt right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to use Healing Surge.
Nice.
So I get to use half my hit points or hit dice and roll them, right?
Yep.
So I can use 3. I will do that.
And remember to
How much
double
I
them
have?
too,
Oh, it doubles them?
because of your periapt.
Magic item you got last game.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
Nah.
I don't know how much. I guess 2 of these are gonna be Paladin because I don't think I rolled Paladin dice.
Dice.
So I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it one at a time. Or one of these is gonna be Paladin. One of them is Paladin.
Okay.
So there'd be
Oh,
like
wow.
a D10 plus 2.
Uh-huh.
And I have 1 Paladin left. And so do I double these dice? Or
Yeah.
do I...
Yep.
You double the die result. Yeah.
Sam got
Or the
it.
die result?
Yes.
So it'd be
Sam got
You got 28 on die.
it. Sam
So
put
16
it.
total?
Yes.
60 minus 6, right? Because it's just the die that gets doubled.
Yeah. So hang on.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah.
So it's 54.
54 is something to sneeze at. Holy crap.
54 plus
Yeah.
2.
That's a lot of
That'd be
Christ.
50
Shit.
fucking 6 HP, dude. I'm back in the
Yeah.
business.
All right.
I mean, not that it matters if they keep hitting you with fucking magic.
Yeah, I gotta take out that priest, like, ASAP.
And I don't want to do any movement, so that will be my turn
Okay.
because I don't have a bonus action. So I'm all good.
Okay. John, it's to you.
Okay. Action. Attack her. Singing that one is gonna miss.
Yes, that will. That.
Bonus action: disengage and walk up the cliff.
All right.
Just gonna
So you
put
walk
myself
up.
half, like 30 feet up.
Yeah, great. So you're 30 feet up. I'll do like a little thing on you there.
I'll be right back. I gotta go grab a piece of tape to try and fix something.
Okay. So yeah,
Save
John
the headphones.
tries to make an attack, but he misses, and then he just starts scurrying up the side of the hill there. All right, now Rhea on her turn is going to wheel around over Palouse and Sableland, both trying to, or Palouse kind of healing himself and starting to stand up, and she starts like muttering something, and she slinks into the ground. Like as she's muttering, her axe begins to like light up with some sort of magical essence, and she is going to, as she does it, a wave of thunderous energy comes out towards you, and I think this gets cast at second. Yeah. All right. So this is a DC. There we go. All right. So I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws. Yep.
Do we have bless? Is that what that thing is I'm looking at?
Yes, I believe.
Yes, you do have blessed. So you get plus 1d4, and then I think you have bonus from Sablon. But all right, yeah. So both of you are able to hold your ground, but you'll still take half as much. You're not pushed back, but you take
7 damage?
yeah.
And does that trigger a concentration save?
Or no, not 11 damage because it's
11.
a higher level. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I only saw the 15.
Yeah, no problem.
I fucked that up.
Awesome.
So 11 damage for each of you, and Sable, and yeah, make a con save for your. All right, if you're able to hold your concentration, she's like mistake.
Since that hit Palouse, does that trigger my Sentinel thing or no?
It was a spell, right?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it was.
it's
say
an
no.
attack. Yeah.
Okay. Agony, it's to you.
I think.
I don't want that.
So
Man,
you're
get any closer.
and off screen, off to the left of you, there's the one that slowly fell. Yeah, over in that direction. There's the one that had slowly fallen on its.
How high are
it's
they?
coming
Yeah,
towards
how many of those guys
Yeah,
what's
they're
the situation with that?
so they're starting to descend towards you, but they're pretty high up. So you think it's going to take them a whole round just to kind of.
Okay.
But actually, I'll put where they are on the map. They're just really.
They're higher than
And so they're
120 feet?
What was that?
Are they higher than 120 feet?
No, probably not.
Then I
They're
can
like-
hit 'em.
So
If
yeah.
we run
I
to
mean-
the edge of the map, that's the edge of the world. They can't flank us.
That's true. That's how it works. Yes, there's one right over this way. Let's see. Damn, not moving. There we go.
Okay.
Ugh.
So there's one over there.
Mhm.
And there's the up towards the top of the cliff on the northwestern side of the map is where the cluster is. Up.
So we don't have
I'll
enough.
put her on the map. And then
Oh
there's
my.
one more coming over this way.
Well, either way, I would like to hit this man because he was immediately running over to us.
All right. Do your thing.
Let's fireball. Wah.
All right. Yeah,
No.
so he's able to just dodge out of the way as he keeps running towards you.
I'm distracted
Anything else you'd like
by
to do?
all the things falling. I don't know why I want... No, I'm gonna stay here. It's a good spot. That's my turn.
All right. Artemis.
Okay. Still got a lot of guys. Don't know what to do. You know what? I'm gonna do an oldie but goodie. Haven't done this in a while. I'm gonna cast Hex. I'm gonna cast it on this guy.
Okay.
Okay, so that's my spell slots. And Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Does 15 hit?
Yeah. 15 hits.
Nice. Okay. For 11, and I'll shove him back 10 feet.
Okay.
Wait, where did none go? Is none on the map?
None fell out of the sky after getting hit by. So she is like north of you.
Past the
Gorge.
map?
Yeah, past the map.
We must save none.
Maybe like 100 feet. She like tried to kind of get away with her last efforts. Yeah. All right.
And that's me.
Is that on?
Yeah.
Do you get? Oh yeah, the 10 missed.
I get a
Okay.
second shot, but it's a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. This sky is just coming down and kind of towards you all. Yeah, she's just. The other hippogriffs also continue. So now they get down to where actions just getting down there, but they are now just about 30 ground is where those two hippogriffs that you see are. And then the these other guys are the one towards the left fallen out of the sky, just kind of spins it towards you, and you're on the edge of the map now as it approaches. The one that you just hit back, Artemis, is going to charge towards you and say, "You can't escape us." He's going to make some attacks against you. Okay.
Uh-oh.
The first one misses, second one hits.
All right. So just a 6 bludgeoning as you dodge away out of the first one, but the second time he hits you the uppercut into the chest.
My 7-year-old hits harder than you.
Ah.
It's true.
It seems frustrated that died, and he thought that this weak spellcaster would take more. John, you get the one below you is going to try and throw. I believe he's going to boomerang up at you. All right, 24 is going to hit. Sam, are you here? Are you still fixing your?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just trying to keep it working.
Yeah. So make a Constitution saving throw as you get hit with this boomerang, and it like surges with energy.
Also gonna half the damage.
Okay. So then you only take 8 damage, and you're not affected by that energy. And then Palouse, the one next to you, is, "What happened? You were so close." Oh shit. Does 18 hit you?
Yep.
Alright, so the first one The second one. So that's a total of 16. So it's going to be 8. All right, and that's the end of their turn. And then this priest, as now Rhea calls up and says, "Come, dispatch these fools." It's going to run forward and looks very nervous. It seems like one of the less trained of them, but it starts preparing a spell and is going to cast. Or no, it already has actually. That's right. It has the witch on that it hit loose with last.
Yeah, isn't it doing like
Wrote a
witch
note
hunt
of that.
on me still?
I think he
So it
killed the
still has that.
bolt, or
I don't remember.
This one lost concentration, but then it got it.
Recasted.
So it is going to. But I think
Hell
it just automatically hits if it's already hit you before. Yeah, you can use.
Oh.
So it's just automatic, like has this kind of connection towards you, and so it does 9 lightning damage to you, Palouse.
God damn, taking it like a man though. A hyena.
And now the last of these little initiate guys are just looking around, have their crossbows out, and are like slowly kind of backing away as they crossbow bolts. One at Artemis and one at Artemis. I think 12 misses Artemis.
That is correct.
But a 9.
God damn it.
Fuck.
So Agony, you take
That's a good
10
one.
piercing damage as these guys just continue to just kind of slowly back up.
Right in the arm. It's fine.
All
This
right.
is fine.
And Sablin, it's back to you.
all right. I'm going to. Let's see here. How close is John to get? Sam, are you trying to get to the priest or one of the other ones?
Hide. I was just trying to not be between two people.
Fair.
I'm going to go back for said priest on my turn, but I just didn't want to be standing between two people.
That's very fair. Okay. I'm
Especially
going to.
with 14 HP left.
Oh yeah. Ooh, and considering the boomerang. Okay, I'm gonna shimmy over to where John was. I'm gonna turn to that hurricane. I'm like, leave that cloud alone, and I'm going to take some swipes at him.
Is that this one?
No, the
Yeah, the blue one.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, because I don't want him throwing the boomerang at John anymore.
Fire. I was like, what does that symbol mean? I'm still on fire. Oh,
Get
so let me just
flame,
do a
bitch.
little bit of damage to him. All right. So you come out with your long sword.
12, I assume, does not hit.
12's not going to hit. This guy's pretty quick, and he's able to dodge out of the way.
All right, I'm gonna take another try at it.
A 20 will hit, yes.
Okay, so 6 plain, 9 if he's unarmored.
Yep, he is unarmored.
Perfect.
So yes, he'll take 9 damage, and he's looking pretty rough, and the flames are licking up in his face. It's not looking
And
good.
I'm gonna look up at John. I'm just gonna yell, "Hold on! Try and get to that priest!" And that should end my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, now Ray is going to use a legendary action. And just go Sablin. So she just makes an attack against you, and then starts just kind of like and running. And like she's been, for a large woman, she's surprisingly fast on her feet.
Damn.
She comes in and she hits you and then spins away over here.
So, Paylus, you don't have Sentinel anymore, right?
I never had Sentinel. But yes, I would like to make my attack of opportunity because I still get one.
Go ahead.
Here we go. I'm going to re-roll that
Oh, come on.
with that.
Nice. All right.
Yeah,
Is-
baby.
Oh, I
yeah.
get plus. Okay.
18 hits anyway. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's just 15, not
Yeah.
not plus 4. Oh, wait. No, I only get that if it's my round.
Yeah. The divine.
Yeah.
Cool.
But
All right.
wait, I'm not
All right.
done. Can I use divine smite?
Yeah. You can use divine smite on.
I have
Whatever
one
you
more
use.
remaining slot, so I will use divine smite
Fuck that bitch up.
at 2d8.
All right.
Woo!
Ooh, good one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Yeah. It's a nice hit. She just shrugs it off and puts her axe back up. And as she kind of like gathers herself after that hit, she. Well, mine's still bigger than yours. She holds the axe.
You don't
All
know
right.
that.
Palouse, it's your turn now.
I think I want to try to take out the leader. So I'm going to move here. And I'm going to attack her again.
Okay.
See if my first attack hits. I get to add bless to that. 12?
12 will not hit, no.
Okay. Okay. 21, I'm assuming hits.
21 does hit, yeah.
Okay, this will be 16 damage plus my Divine Fury.
Yeah.
All right.
What else?
Yeah, so you give her another big hit. She's like, ah! Bastard. You'll pay for this.
And that's all I can do. Lay down
right.
your arms! I'm talking more to her, like, associates.
Mm-hmm.
No one
make
has to die.
Make an intimidation check for that display of strength. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, John.
Bonus
Halfway up the
action,
wall.
dash. So first I get down to the floor as my action, or normal movement, then
Mm-hmm.
4, 5, 6 to go to there and attack her again.
All right.
Yeah. And I have a D4. I think I have the bless too, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Simple.
Yes, you do.
And if you were here, you could actually get a +2.
Oh yeah, 20 will definitely
That
hit.
was the end of my movement, though.
Oh, got it.
And you.
All right. So 21.
It's my turn because that's my action bonus action.
Nice. Yeah. And you come in and stab her with the dagger. She, goes out a cry of pain, and she's starting to look rough. On her turn, she'll turn. Here's what she's gonna do. She'll turn to. Okay. Yeah. So she's going to turn to you, John, and she's gonna try and just kick you off the
This is
off the
is
side of this rock.
damn it.
This is Sparta.
And these are my Samba Hills, and she kicks you in the chest. So that's gonna be a shove attack. So she's going to make a strength.
Joke's on
Versus
you.
his
John
athletics
can just
or-
like walk
Yeah, so
down
she
the
makes
wall.
she makes athletics versus your athletics or acro.
No, yeah. Mhm.
Oh, that was close.
All right.
Jeez.
Damn.
He just fucking
So-
like ducks down like straight
close.
plank.
All right. Well, then just die, and she'll go after you with with an axe attack.
And miss.
But I think 13 will miss. You're able to dodge out of the way of that one too. Her frustration, she just like the energy of that second attack, that second miss, blurry now, and her axe kind of lights up as she turns to put it into Palouse.
Oof.
Yeah, that's right. Attack him.
so Palouse, her attack things around with like the follow through of her missed attack and slashes you.
Yeah, I'm definitely bleeding all over right now.
And that's the end. All right, Agony. What you doing?
Her mic is off right now.
Yeah.
She's
There you go.
She said.
Okay.
Oh.
Orpheus, what? Artemis, why don't you stick Orpheus on them or something?
Orpheus got poofed.
Oh. Well, you see me getting a little less tense at that. Well, that's fine. Let's head a little bit away from these people.
I like that idea. It's a bit of a party over here. I'm not in the mood for parties.
This is good. Over here. And
How's that spot over there? That look like a good spot?
it looks like a good spot. I got a good view. Good view
Okay,
of the area.
maybe I'll join you.
And I'm actually going to just twin spell firebolt so I can hit both these two. First
All right.
guy,
So who you're
green,
going for? The
green guy,
okay. Yep, that hits.
and the red guy.
Ooh.
Yep, that hits.
Nice.
Ooh, that's the first guy,
Ooh,
green.
Jesus.
That's the second guy.
Yeah, buff average on both. Nice.
Damn.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah. So after those, yeah, both of them look real bad as they each take these hits of of fire.
Ha! Take that.
All right, Artemis, you see Agony like the most furious and you've maybe ever seen from her.
So the guy in front of me is not looking so great, right?
No, yeah, he's looking real bad. He's like
That's-
kind of trying to barely hold himself up.
Fantastic. Okay, I'll level the rod at him, and I'll start to do Eldritch Blast at the last second. I'll turn it into a dagger. Damn it! Hang on. Let's see. What do I got? Luck
can
point.
luck or you
Yeah,
can
I'll
use
use a
your-
luck point. No, yeah. Let's use that inspiration.
Okay.
Second
I
attack.
think
There we go.
Yeah, 19 will hit.
Okay, so that's going to be 7 plus d6 from Hex.
Yep.
9.
You take him that right into his neck, and
Okay, okay.
as he fades, you see that energy move from his body into your blade as you suck up
Who notices?
life energy.
I think all of you are getting your ass kicked. So
Yeah, I
maybe
don't
on the agony.
think. Yeah, I don't think any of you guys up there know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
The-
no.
You're not paying
We're
attention
gonna
down,
get
to
a
down there.
barbarian.
Yeah.
We're gonna will barbarian up on us.
But Agony notices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agony definitely.
After after killing our Johnny and all just long days of moral ambiguity and fighting ghosts and whatnot. It's nice to go back to basics. Anyway, 1, 2, killing cultists with the dagger. Right? Vintage D&D. Anyway, I'll run back over
Father, where did you go?
Even after seeing that, I'm still relaxed.
All right.
Oh, hang on. I've still got a bonus action. I'll move it over to Rodrigo over here.
Okay. Yeah, let me put a. All right. There. All right. As this the half elf woman on the hippogriff descends, she yells out. She says, "Now, Rhea, I'm here to help."
Get fucked.
And she is going. She starts casting a spell, and the clouds above begin to even form out of nowhere. It seems where all of you guys are, Bruce and John, and as she creates this thundercloud, she brings her arm down, and a bolt of energy comes flying down, and she'll target this one. I will say at John, because he just did some serious damage.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
Poor
Hey,
John.
if I can uncanny dodge it, I'm going to.
So she, do God, what a
This
wild
might be the
text.
first time John's ever dropped a 0.
No, he did it once.
Oh, he did?
I think.
Was it in that Johnny fight that I wasn't there for?
Yeah, it
Like,
was-
round 1.
Yeah, round
I
1 of
think
Johnny
so.
fight. It was
Oh,
fucking
okay.
ice balls.
Dude, we need rats and stuff. You gotta summon some shit.
Yeah. So she
I
casts this
Limited
like.
by action economy, sir.
So John, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
But remember the rat saved us? That was some good shit.
He summoned an
take
elk
none.
last time, I think.
Yeah.
If
So
I succeed,
just
I
pooped.
take none.
yeah. So you're able to just jump out of the way as this lightning comes crashing down. She's like, ah, damn.
Fuck you, bitch!
And she moves like a still about 90 feet in the air, so she's about 70 feet above Boulder.
Oh yeah, I have item.
Oh, my Tim's refreshed.
Item!
All
I've
right.
taken
Item.
no damage. Fantastic.
All
Wait a
right.
second.
Uh,
Am I using my
Taking
axe?
no damage?
I should be using my sword. Oh well.
Yeah, because I killed a guy. All my Tims came back.
Oh.
I think you did say earlier you were using the sword that just... No, maybe not, I don't know.
Well, whatever.
I think you had like one round of the sword without it active because you wanted to rage, and that's a bonus action. And I think the next turn you turn it on. I think.
I don't know, something like that. Sounded what I thought too.
I have this one.
You have the gauntlet.
so after she casts that spell, she moves a little closer. Now the hurricanes, the like robed guys, start moving in, and the hippogriff runs towards you, Artemis, and is just going to throw a boomerang as it runs.
Ugh. Okay.
And, we'll do 14 damage,
Okay.
and you need to make a throw as you get hit with this energy.
Oh, boy. Okay. Woohoo! Okay.
Oh, we're good.
So you're able to shrug it off, and then this other one on the hippogriff will also descend towards you, and it seems to be keeping its distance. It's like 30 feet up in the air, but it'll also throw a boomerang. This one will throw it at agony. It's a 12 hit,
Yes. that is.
15 damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw as you get.
Balls.
Oh, god damn it.
Balonies.
All right, and you're just
Oh,
stunned
hang on.
by
You
the.
have that favor to the gods thing?
You also have
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
2d4?
you're right. You're right. I could do that. Once per short rest. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna put it above 10 anyway. So.
But yeah, by definition, it would.
Guarantees, yeah, because your lowest can be a 2.
Yeah.
Favorite
All
of the
right.
guy.
Boom.
So
Correct.
it's through you, but you feel Mistra's strength in you, and you're able to shrug it off.
Fuck you and
Um,
your stupid bendy stick.
Sablin, you get attacked
Also,
by the
ouch.
thing next to you.
Bring it.
First
Second
one,
does.
you're like first one like slams into your shield and he shakes it off, but then as he brings up an upper hand and clocks you in the face, bludgeoning damage there. And then Palouse, this one's going to move behind you, so it gets flanking. This is going to make an attack against you, or a couple attacks. Oh,
Miss.
first one miss. The 16.
Hits because of the flank.
All right, so you get 5 damage for that one.
Okay.
This one will descend, throw a boomerang. So this one's only like really 10 feet away from you because it's flying, but it's off the side, and it will throw its boomerang over at John, but it'll miss widely. Actually, I'm going to say that one loses its boomerang. One of its boomerangs. It like
Boomerang.
doesn't catch it on the way back. It's like,
oh,
no.
Can John catch it? Can John...
No, you can't. But I mean, these things still after came back to it, but yeah. All right.
I totally want a boomerang when this is all done.
The priest still is just gonna continue its on police.
Fuck that priest.
Eric, I have a question.
Yeah.
Eric.
Yeah.
Pick me. Okay. So are these boomerangs magical?
I mean, there's some sort of magic like thing to them. I mean, it seems to be more than you can make an Arcana check, I suppose.
No need. I'm curious because I was wondering if the Ring of Free Action would prevent me from being stunned by them. I think I might have asked this before, and I think you said
Probably.
it.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
I don't remember.
Probably.
Anyway, keep going.
All right. So yeah, this priest. Again, the roll doesn't get the damage. So you just get 7 lightning damage. D20. Okay, I'll roll that.
That's a lot of damage.
All right. These initiates. Let's see if they're within range. Yeah, all right. Yeah, they're just gonna keep shooting there.
If you shoot me, I'm gonna shoot you back a lot harder. Don't do it. Don't make me come over there.
You better listen to him.
It's like shoots his crossbow over it.
Crap, that just hits.
And agony.
Oh fuck.
All right. So Artemis, you take 10. Agony, you take 9 damage. These guys keep putting some into you. All right.
This is fine.
Uh,
This is fine.
How are you?
That's the end of their.
6 HP.
Jesus.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna look towards where Palouse and John are. Then I'll look down towards where Artemis and Agony are. Then I'm look back at the guy who just punched me, and I'm going to say, "We might not win, but if you keep fighting, you're going to die. If you keep fighting, I will kill you. Pretend I hit you and fall to the ground, and pretend you're dead."
Make me a you can do intimidation or persuasion, I suppose.
I'll do persuasion. Will they eat my action or no?
I'll say it uses your bonus action.
I actually kind of want to use my bonus action for something, so yeah, I actually have a plan for my bonus action, so I'm gonna not do that, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, you kind of are saying this like do on this turn. So he doesn't seem to be fully convinced, as you're only kind of like half saying this as you run around and do your other.
So I'm gonna run this way, and then run this way. And does he do the attack of opportunity?
Yeah, he is going to take an attack of opportunity, but does not connect.
Perfect. As he tries to hit, I look back at him and I give him a really nasty glare. All right, now I am
You
behind
kinda, like,
now,
shrink.
Ray. So I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite, and I am going to take some swings at Nalrea. Well, actually, question about inspiration. I forget if it's like this in this game or not, but can I impose disadvantage on somebody or no?
If you call it out before they roll, you can.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take swing 1.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, and let's see here. The next time, yeah, first I'm hit with it. Okay, so that is 11. And see here, that's 2d6 thunder damage. Let's see. You don't use the spells,
Yeah.
Okay, and
All right.
it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be knocked back 10 feet. I'm going to use my
Right.
inspiration to give her disadvantage on that. My spell DC is 14.
All right. Ooh, she. That's a good roll.
Fuck.
Devastating.
Christ.
Well,
What was it?
worth a shot.
Strength save.
Fuck. Was those both max?
Yeah. Well,
she
no.
has
Almost.
high strength.
Yeah, hopefully I was hoping to knock her off the ledge. All right, I'll just take a second swing.
Oh,
All right,
flanking.
I bless on there. Actually, let me. Oh, the
Oh, yeah,
first
you're
that attack didn't connect, so.
With flanking, actually, yes, it does.
Oh, perfect.
So yeah, you're good.
Flickety flank.
So 11. I assume she's unarmored because she's a barbarian, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Beautiful. Okay, so 11, 15, 20, 27.
Were you counting the earlier?
Yeah, we're adding up the
Okay.
whole turn's worth.
Cool, perfect. Some serious damage to her. It's she seems like she's getting there. She's pretty mad. Still like holding her own, ready to fight. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Right. All right. At the so at the end of that turn, you're off in the distance. You hear a loud rumbling, and
Jesus.
you look down into the into this gorge. See like this dust barreling towards, and it's like this rolling, like there's this heavy wind that just started rushing out of the out of this gorge, and kind of. I told you, you're too late.
Oh god.
Yes, the power's on.
The rude sandstorm.
Leave while you can. And Vern, as you see this wall rushing towards you, what do? It's still pretty far. Closing quickly.
Do I have? So I'm gonna use Arjani's longsword. I had it on previously in the other fight before, but
Don't remember.
I forgot about it. Can we
Okay.
see it's still on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fire
Mhm.
Yeah.
are still going. That's
Alright, thank you for that. I'm going to use my bonus action with the gauntlets of brute force that I've never used before. And as a bonus action, I will make a shove action against her, or him, or whatever this thing is, and knock it to the ground.
Zay.
her.
Zem.
So you're trying to knock her prone.
Prone.
Or-
So my athletics versus her athletics or her acrobatic.
Right. Yeah. She
Oh,
does.
fuck.
Come on, roll over the map.
Eh.
Ooh.
Oh my god. No.
Shit.
She will not fall.
Wow.
As you try, and she just like puts her hand up and just like grabs your gauntlet, like.
Enough! I'm going to just attack her with my sword.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wait. I get a plus. Is
16 will hit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So she's
Woo.
and
Fucking
get a swipe on her.
nice. Nice.
Wow.
Ooh.
Nice.
Damn.
So whatever that total is.
18. 25.
Still divine smite.
I don't have any more spell slots.
Oh,
I don't know when I used them, but
Don't have them.
Yeah, you and some smites.
okay.
Um,
And then a second attack.
That'll hit. Surely it will.
Jesus.
Nice.
But
I do a lot of damage. That's max
yeah,
damage on my
24.
slashing.
yes. And yeah, she's seeming like those two hits. She's and oh, fuck.
You won't see the day that this comes about.
Yeah, what he said.
Thurl wasn't wrong about you.
Damn right.
That's the closest thing to a compliment we've gotten from her.
Thurl talked about us? Aw.
It makes it sadder that he's dead.
The woman on the Rhea, from these fools, come, we must go back. She's like, bah. She just growls, and all the other, and everyone else is kind of looking around like, ooh. All right. Is that the end of your turn, Palouse?
Are they all
That
looking like they
is
want to
mine.
get out of dodge?
Yeah. When she yells that out, they kind of look like, are we going? John.
first things first, attack. I get 23 hits.
Woo!
24.
Oh yeah.
God damn.
Hey, Luce, how bad you're looking over there, buddy?
I can take it.
That
Matt, are
means
you looking over
that
there?
means it would help.
I'm gonna roll an extra D4 into that. 7 HP back.
For me?
Yeah.
Or for me.
For you.
Yes, for you. You're the one looking the worst besides me, and I'm hoping I don't get killed.
I still got a lot of land hands
Fuck.
left to kind
I
of
do
get us
too.
back up after this.
Well, I can
Yeah.
also healing surge, but that was my turn currently.
Okay.
All right.
That was action, bonus action.
So as John stabs into her, she growls again. Up at the woman on the hippogriff, she says, "You're a coward. You're all cowards. Will die for the cause." Swinging her axe wildly around. Let's just go to the two people who attacked her. First, she'll go Palouse. And that'll miss. John.
Yep, that's gonna hit. Uncanny dodge!
Oh God!
So you're able to miss some of the damage. Of that, I believe that's 8 damage.
Yep, still.
She's like super. She seems very frustrated, but she's just like kind of looking around with this fear, with not fear, anger in her eyes, pure fury. Agony, your turn.
I think healing surge sounds like a great idea. Also, is this a Darude sandstorm coming from up here, that direction?
It's coming from the north on this, yeah, from the top of the map.
That's
Okay.
also where none was, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's like
Oh no!
probably right about now.
Over here to
Mhm.
like hide behind that rock.
Mm-hmm. And this rider here's like in the air, so I could technically run under without provoking, right?
So you won't provoke.
I do want to healing surge though. So I'm gonna do that. Oh fuck. Oh nice. Oh fuck. Does my healing thing count for that? I don't know. Because I get to
We all
re-roll
need
ones.
Ariats.
No, because I have empowered healing. And I can re-roll...
Does that work when you like take a short rest?
on hit dice?
I can do it every turn. I can re-roll any amount of
does it kick
healing
off on
dice.
spells?
Show it to us.
I don't
Show it to
know.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
have
if it
the
just says
exact-
healing, then it's like when
Yeah.
you roll for healing, then
It's
that's
probably-
fine.
I
This
mean-
is healing.
So I can re-roll.
As long as it doesn't
those
say
too.
like spell, then do
Yeah,
it.
it doesn't. And you're healing dice, so that's
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll re-roll those too. Hell yeah!
Hey.
Okay, much
There you
better.
go.
We are.
Okay. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna skedaddle. That's as far as I could go.
You have a bonus action if you need it.
Right.
I can't like dash though as a bonus.
No,
So
unless you're a goblin.
no.
Goblin privilege.
Goblin privileges. Yep. Yeah, I'll be right here.
I mean, actually, no one can hide just in case you're alive. Unless you're a rogue.
All right. Was that the end of your turn?
Yes.
You're running. Yeah, you're not. You're not.
Trying to hide behind
Sorry
the
to say.
rock, I guess.
All right. So as you run, yeah, the rider's kind of looking down at you, but also looking up at that's commander for instructions.
Hello.
Artemis, what do you do? It's your turn.
This jerk's getting shot. Let's see. Hex blast.
23 will hit. That's the red one.
Yeah, the red one. For 14.
14 is just the amount of hit they had left.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You take them down.
Fantastic. And I can't actually move hex in between these, so I have to target somebody else. Wow, that's an interesting idea. I could do that. It's probably not worth it though. I'm gonna target the rider on that hippogriff.
Okay.
This is just a regular Eldritch Blast. For
17 will hit.
17 to hit. Oh, for 12.
Okay.
And then I'm going to skedaddle over here. And I'll use my bonus action to move Hex onto this guy.
Cool. Onto the green one.
Yeah, onto green guy there.
Okay, great. Oink. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Nice, Ryan. All right. The half-elf woman, You're a stubborn fool now, Rhea. The ritual's almost complete. I'm going back. She says, if any of you want to live, and she starts flying away.
I'd listen to her. She sounds real smart. Lots more than my rap.
And yeah, so she just starts taking off.
Smarter.
And actually, yeah, she gets...
I turn to that hurricane I talked to a second ago and I point at him like,
Yeah, and she just seems to be like going straight into the storm that's coming. All right, and just roll. Jeez. All right. So all the ones up by, let's see, so that guy. The ones on the hippogriffs start following her. And then just start flying speedily towards the north. And now Rhea cries out, "You're all a bunch of the one loose says, "I'm here with you now, Rhea." Is going to
Senpai!
Fucking
is
suck
going
up.
to trying to
That'll hit. That won't
so just 4 damage. Just like doinks you on the back of the shoulder.
I'll just kind of like turn my head and like growl.
Give
then
him
the-
a medal.
The one that you had been talking to, Sabelin, just spends his action putting out the and run and jump off the side. And she like dips down and you don't see her anymore. She jumps off the side of the little thing there.
Are there any weird question? Are there any kind of like identifying characteristics about her, like her face or her look or anything to kind of identify her later?
Lazy
Love
eye,
interest.
maybe. Sick tattoo.
Yeah, she has like a big scar on her cheek. And,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were prepared for that, but I'm just gonna want to. If she survives, I want to have a chat.
Yeah, she's like an olive-skinned woman with a big scar on her.
Awesome. Okay.
All right. The priest is going to just with one last attempt. Is going to just like, and Palouse, you take the 3 lightning damage.
Okay.
It's moving, starts running. Sorry. Now, and then these 2 initiates are also just going to start running towards the north. Yeah. Okay.
Polymorph myself.
All right. So Sabelin, it's back to you.
All right. I'm gonna look at Nareya and just go. It doesn't have to end like this. If you give up, we'll try and survive whatever that is that's coming. You don't have to die here.
I'll never surrender. I have no fear.
All right. I'm gonna go to take my swings then.
That'll hit.
And how's she looking after that?
She's barely standing.
All right. One more slice.
Can I talk?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
Wait. We could just knock her out.
Ooh yeah. Can I? Yeah, my second hit. Can I do that? Non-lethal.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Gonna do it non-lethal for the second hit.
Kind of feels weird to do non-lethal damage with the shark tooth longsword.
Just hitting it with the flat side.
Yeah, just like I won't give you the extra damage.
Yeah.
I'll say that. But 6 was enough. So yeah, she's not dead. She's as you just pop her in the head, and she's like, the air goes unconscious.
You will
All
be
right.
unconscious now.
And I'm going to use whatever I have left to try and huddle into this little crevice between the 30-foot high ledge and the 40-foot high ledge.
Right.
Someone drag her to safety. That thing's coming.
All right. So at the beginning of the advances, and it just engulfs the hippogriffs that are flying towards it. They just like disappear into it. The 2 like little guys who are running and following them just kind of like brace themselves and also disappear into it, and then it hits where you all are. And for some of you, like well, I guess maybe only Sablin. Well, actually, all John and Sablin and them, you're protected a little bit by all those. But as it hits, you just like can't see anything. You can see in front of you, and everything else is completely obscured. And you're able to hold yourself, but like moving is very. You move. Your movement is slowed a bit as you're trying to get around. But for the time, it seems that right as it hits, it seems that all of the enemies were moving away from unconscious. Exit initiative. As you guys are just like bracing and the wind's hitting and it's like very loud as this dust is whipping all around you.
Are we able to like get over to this rock?
Yeah. So you guys can move. Essentially, like while you're moving, it would just be difficult terrain, but we're not in it.
Okay.
Really matter for
I'm-
this circumstance.
Okay, I'm grabbing her limp body, by the way,
Okay.
and I'm dragging her with me as I huddle with the boys.
Yeah, and I try and shield everyone with like, just gonna extend my shield out and gonna use my body kind of get in front of everybody.
We're huddled together over here too.
Yeah, and it
Can't
doesn't
hear
feel
anything.
good, but you're not anything. It's just like this like sand is just like whipping up against you, and kind of hard to see.
Okay.
And Agony, Artemis, yeah, you can't like see them. You guys can't see each other at all. The two groups are like totally separate right now.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell. Oh, go ahead. Josh, you gonna say something?
Oh no, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to talk to the buddies here. We have to find the group. We have to pursue them.
There's no telling how long this is gonna last. If it's like the firestorm or the rain, this could go on for a whole day.
Fuck.
Well, we know the location. It's that way. And I kind of point to where it came from. If we could find the source, we could find out where they're hiding and what we can do about it.
We have to find Artemis and Agony first, though. We can't go if there's just the three of us.
Right.
Agony, Artemis! I try and yell and see if they can hear me.
You're probably like yelling to each other too. Even though you're
Yeah.
right next
Yeah,
to each other.
Yeah, so you try and like scream at the top of your lungs, but Agony, Artemis, you don't hear shit.
Can't
It's
hear
so loud.
nothing.
Where did we see them? There's so much commotion I lost track.
They're behind us. They didn't come up onto the ledge with us, so they should still be back there. And I kind of gesture back, towards behind.
Start, yelling their name. Agony! Artemis! Where are you?
Didn't one of us have an
Fucking
item, and
nothing.
I think it was me that let us cast message?
Ooh, it's my
Hmm.
the drift globe. I can use a drift globe to maybe like shine a light.
No, like no, I do.
I don't
I have
know
the
if
ring
that
of
would help.
message.
What the hell?
You ever turned your
I'm
brights
going
on
to
in the
cast message. I think they're within the 120 feet, or
Yeah, barely.
Do you have to see them with message
No.
or not? All right.
you just have to know the general direction that they were in.
Yeah, they're within range then.
I'm double checking the wording on it.
Hey, Agony!
Yes.
This sucks!
Well, it's blowing, but yes, it does suck.
So, hey, Agony, you guys okay over there?
Yes.
Agony, you just hear his day, like not yelling even. You just hear John's voice in your head.
I yell back anyway. We're fine. We're just behind the other pile of rocks.
Inside voice, Agony. Inside voice. It's okay. We're
Who
over
are you
here.
talking to?
It's John.
John's not here!
He's talking to me in my head.
Oh god, you gotta stop that.
And then all of a sudden, Artemis hears me in his head.
Oh god,
Hey there.
man, this is contagious.
You
Any
hear him
ideas,
too?
oh brilliant leader, of what to do next?
Oh, so now I'm the leader. I just like, I got nothing.
I could
Where
turn
are you
guys?
I could
Set
turn
up a
into a
windmill. We'll
big-
make a killing.
bird and carry us. I don't know if it's safe to fly in these conditions, but
That sounds like a terrible idea. Do you know anything about birds that get blown around by the wind?
Just so you guys know, only like
Fine.
half of what all of you are saying is coming through to
Yeah, like it gets cut
John.
off.
Okay, so they're over there freaking out, no idea what to do.
Do they know where we are?
Like Agony's hair is just like this storm of white, and my hair has so much product in it that's still not actually affected. It's like a polyurethane shell.
Sabella, first question before I can answer yours. Do we even know where we are?
A ledge? I mean, I can turn on the drift globe to kind of shine a light and see they can see where we are.
But
Allegedly.
I'm afraid the wind might push that drift globe. This is not your average, storm.
Oof, yeah, like
I'm just gonna
hold it hard.
hold out like a playing card and just let it go and see what happens.
Yeah, goes
The wind
flying.
just goes whoosh. So yeah, I don't think that we're gonna have any luck with putting things up into the air or doing fires.
That's fair.
I could turn into a brontosaurus.
The fuck?
It's the biggest thing I could think of.
I've heard of those. Those neat.
If we know
Hey,
the general
I
direction,
have
let's
an idea.
head that way.
I have an idea.
Agony, I have a stupid idea. I could banish one of us. No, that's a bad idea. Never mind.
I don't think
Palus,
that
eat
would
this
do
and
anything.
Think of an idea.
No, we wouldn't.
He's giving me something to eat?
Yeah, it's that candy that makes you super fucking intelligent. The
But you
bubbling
just
genius.
bubbles. I still like my brontosaurus idea.
It's not a
This
bad
is
idea.
no time for snacks, John.
I just
I'm
stuck
going
it in
to-
your mouth.
I spit it out. I'm going to take me and the lady, and I'm going to head towards where I think they are. Okay?
Balloos, where are you
Alright.
going?
Where I should have gone.
Buddy system,
hang on.
attach a rope.
Hang on, wait a minute. I can make this a lot easier. Oh, fuck me. Don't worry about it. I'll just teleport us over there.
Oh.
I can
Yeah,
just-
and you generally know where they were.
Yeah, okay.
You'd seen them fighting up there and stuff.
Yeah,
I
okay.
imagine by the time they get over
Right
here,
as
we're
Palus is
halfway.
going, right as Palus is going, okay, we'll go over there to get them. They
Yeah.
stop right next to him.
Yeah, plus you start like putting up now
Yeah.
and getting ready to climb down.
If I turn into a rock type Pokemon, they're immune to sandstorm, or is it ground
Just-
type?
Just grab a hold of me, you jackass.
I thought flying was good against
Uh,
rock.
I'll
Or is
find-
that ground? It's very
Rock
confusing.
is good against flying.
Artemis,
yeah.
so you just teleport the two of you over there.
Oh
Right, yeah.
gods. Oh hello. I mean, oh
So,
hello.
Palus, we don't need to go to them now.
Okay, we'll have a tighter rope buddy system. Let's head down to them. Wait,
we can
oh yeah,
all
they are.
die together.
I could
Or
still
we can
turn
camp
into
here
a
and
dinosaur.
regenerate our missing shit. I feel like I'm about to die. See
Okay.
this bleeding? It hasn't stopped. You just
How
see a
much
squirt
sand
of
is in
blood
it?
come out of his arm.
Here, I'll try and do this without getting too much sand in it. I'm gonna pop it with like 15 lay on hands.
All right,
Sand everywhere.
gathered together. You guys are all gathered together on the side of the cliff now. Now Rhea's unconscious.
We should tie her up.
Time, wrap
Do we need
it
chains?
Okay.
I feel like she could just. I feel like she could just flex out of rope. Immovable rod?
I mean,
We
yeah.
haven't
I mean,
used that in a while.
Yeah, we could use that. I don't know, like how one rod's gonna hold her down,
Well,
but I
what
mean,
you-
combined with rope, we could probably do something.
Yeah, you hog tie her hands and feet behind her back.
Okay.
And put the rod through the hands. So
That's
she
an
can't
excellent
move.
idea. Let's get out of the wind before we do that, though. Maybe.
Yeah,
How do
are
I
there any
have
like
all this information, knowledge on how to?
I'll try to think about it.
A triceratops is also an option. Or a
I want to
mammoth.
see the brontosaurus.
But a mammoth.
Why are we talking about dinosaurs?
We have to pursue that group, but maybe we should rest before.
Here.
Rest
You have to,
John
where?
at this point is drinking heavily.
Rest
We
here?
could go back to Nun's place.
It'll take forever. The sandstorm's probably there too.
Exactly. I mean,
It's in a cave.
there's no good place to go. At least the sand will be to our back at that point.
Like, are there any like little caves or little any kind of like more covered bits of rock in this canyon?
Did we see that
not-
before
Get
it
us a
started?
ride.
Yeah, there you are. But you think if you travel around a little bit, you might be able to find something. I mean, there's little alcoves where you can sit that that are crazy. Like you're not getting hurt by this. Like you could definitely rest in this storm.
It doesn't feel very comfortable.
Yeah, but you could do it, and especially if you like found a little alcove and I want
Yeah. Let's try and find shelter first. Also, because the buddy says we're going with some rope.
All right, so you guys kind of walk along for a little bit. Are you walking in towards the gorge or out away from the gorge as you look for a spot to rest?
I kind of want to go
Maybe.
in to try and find none,
Hmm.
but it's also
I'm gonna go-
unknown
I'm gonna go-
territory.
Do we go here? This looks like an alcove.
I feel like if we go, well, like there's an alcove right here.
Yeah, that.
All right, so you guys just kind of stay where you are, and you find that's close enough. That's fine. You just
Mhm.
Sure.
there
And then
and rest.
when we're before I start resting, I'm gonna tie up our prisoner here.
We should
Okay.
also check.
Rope and rod.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We should also see what's up with our axe, because I think last time you said like it's like magical or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're gonna disarm her too, of course.
Okay. So yeah,
We chop her arms off.
definitely
I
looks
don't
like
think we're gonna find those boomerangs, guys.
They
No.
flew off.
They
My
were
souvenir.
really cool.
Yeah, let's see.
At least it's very not likely.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause that guy's not there. None of the on that ledge. So yeah, you're not sure where there's a dead body that might have one. So yeah, you don't think you're gonna be quite difficult. Actually, John, investigation check. So you're kind of keeping your eye out.
Investigation. Cool. Am I getting advantage if anyone's helping me? Just out of curiosity.
No. Yeah, you don't find one. You're
I didn't
not
think
able to
so.
see one. But you not a little bit, but it's too crazy. So you guys find that
Found an
little.
old arrowhead. Does that count?
Mm.
So you gather yourselves. You have now Rhea. You have her, and you're just kind of getting together. All right. Yeah. So that's. I think it's just a quick 5-minute break. Go use the bathroom, but
Okay.
Okie dokie.
take a quick break as you guys take your little rest.
Hmm. I want cake. But they don't deliver.
times do I have to push a cat away from a wire for it to realize the wire is not a toy?
Damn, dude, without that healing surge, fucking Palouse will be dead. That made a lot of
No,
difference.
I would have just changed my action economy to use more healing words.
I'm back. What's up, my healing word?
Healing
What?
surge is
Oh,
great.
he was saying John would have to have used those if it weren't for healing surge.
Ah.
I want this cake.
So how many times do you think pushing a cat away from wire till it figures out it's not supposed to play with said wire?
Throw
Remember
it
like that sour
across the
apple,
room.
like the sour apple, no taste good stuff.
Just need this to only last for an hour. Or however long the rest of the session is. New headset tomorrow, wireless one.
Nice.
Cake.
D&D Rick and Morty is coming out.
Isn't that in
An
November?
actual role-playing game.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought you meant
Oh, okay.
season 3.
Oh,
No,
really?
4. Wait, I don't
Like,
remember.
I think it's supposed to be a 5e adventure.
Yes. Heard
Oh.
about it on the stream.
hmm
And the new season, I believe, is in November.
Nice.
Fuck, I want that cake. Damn it.
What game?
No, cake. Look at the cake.
Oh, cake.
Look at it.
All right, is everyone back yet now?
I think so.
Yes?
Yes.
Think so. All right.
Maybe.
So you guys are taking your rest. Now Rhea is unconscious. She will begin to wake up by the end of the rest, unless you guys wanted to stop her from doing so.
Bonk her on the head again.
Did you say you're tying her up in some way?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
completely bound and she has no weapons. And
Okay.
She's bound
The
to
immovable
the
rod's
rod.
like holding her.
We're hog tying her hands and feet behind her back and using the rod to hold down said hands and feet.
yeehaw.
As you guys are in this little alcove, the winds are kind of getting a little more like erratic. And where they had just kind of initially, there was just this like burst forth entryway of the gorge, or like deeper in the gorge. Now they seem to be into more and spinning, and you see clouds gathering in the sky, and then real faintly at first, and slowly it gets louder and distant, far off chanting.
Uh-oh.
Some kind of like ritualistic voice is chanting this from deeper into the gorge.
That's not a good sign.
You don't think they're summoning anything big and mysterious, do you?
I think that's exactly what's happening.
Well, okay, guys, I gotta ask that one question that the one that I've been told you're never supposed to ask. What's the worst that could happen?
They summon some sort of evil god.
I don't see them as the evil gods type. I see them more as the giant air primordial type.
That's
Like,
Close
that's
enough.
Same thing.
Godlike entity.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they worship it, don't they?
well, I don't know.
Let's
I
find out
still
what
don't
they
think.
did. And then I turn to this. Is she up and running now?
Up and running.
Yeah. So we'll say.
Have you tried
you can,
turning
like,
her
kinda-
off and back
Up
on
and not
again?
running.
Faltering.
Yeah. So you shake her awake, and she begins looking around, kind of getting her bearings. The courage to kill me, you fools!
Want me to kill you? And I
It
put
would've
the
been-
dagger to her throat.
It would have been a lot easier to kill you, trust us.
They keep telling me not to.
I'm not scared of death.
I mean, most of them keep telling him not to.
What did you summon? What is this? I gotta
She
look
look. She also looks around, and her smile grows. This means the ritual is nearly complete. Here, she's gaining power.
She's gaining power. A Reese? Is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
How long do we
What
have
sort of
until
power?
it's complete? Oh, go ahead.
Not long enough. Told you, fools, you're too late. Ares is gaining the power of the wind, as if she didn't already have it. Powers are expanding. She's unleashing it. Needs to be free. It's contained.
Is this a devastation orb?
She kind of like cocks her head. Says, well, look who's been studying.
Yes, we've
No,
seen
this is
two
far.
of them.
This is far what?
This is far worse. For
Hmm.
you, I mean.
It doesn't matter. We'll stop whatever it is.
If you're so confident, why don't you tell us what it is?
I just did. She's unleashing the
see-
power of the air. The
You
wind.
were, you were really confident you would tell us how to stop it.
That was get to. Once the
Where's it
power's
going?
unleashed, it cannot be contained.
Well, where's it going down? Where's your hideout? Come on.
Come on, are you really all that dumb?
Show us how confident you really are.
Be my guest. Follow the gorge. Go to Arisi. You can either bend the knee or die.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing about her.
I'm gonna use my lay on hands on myself. So I only have one left.
You guys all just took a short rest too. So
Oh,
if you
we're
have
gonna
any,
listen.
I'll roll my paladin hit die. I have not a lot of
Something.
hit, guys.
And out one more.
I could not do.
Puts me exactly up to 52. Nice.
who has her axe?
Someone took it. I know that.
I think Sableman said he grabbed it.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
It's a little too big for me.
She says, if you are going to march up to your deaths, leave my axe behind. I'd really like it back. It's very
Oh,
special.
fuck you.
No.
No. No.
Wait, are we letting her live if we leave?
Yes, she could.
What is the point in that?
Hmm.
So she can escape in some way and attack us from behind?
Yeah, I don't think she's
Or
the,
use some kind of secret passage she knows about to get to the base first?
We could
One of her
cripple
friends
her.
can come untie her. And then she has my rod.
Okay.
Shout out.
Defensively.
Break her legs. What?
That's an idea. It's pretty fucked up.
Well, they would do that sometime.
We could take her with us as a hostage.
Yeah,
That seems even more dangerous.
just becomes a nuisance.
Yes, bring me back to my queen.
Will you stop talking?
Look, even gods can be
Ooh,
stopped.
we could cut her tongue out.
I'll
Let's-
bite
let's
your
not.
fingers off before you can.
What will you do with your found freedom if we gave it to you?
Probably go back to serving her queen.
Precisely.
Wisely.
I
Roll
would
his
kill
eyes.
all of you fools.
We can't have you do that. I will only let you go if you renounce your evil.
Renounce. your
Renounce?
evil way. Yes.
Renounce. That's what I meant.
Who taught this dog how to talk?
He is a hyena. They are technically not dogs.
He talks
Can I do
just
it?
And that's very
fine.
I'm not going to plead
What do you-
with you. I told you I'm not scared of death. Just kill me and have it over with.
What he's
I'll go.
trying to say in so many words is convert or die.
Not
Not
really.
I'm just saying die.
I mean, kind of. Anyway, we're not having this discussion now. Point is, be good or else.
Stop committing evil, or else.
So how do you verify that she's going to walk away from here and live a good life after you just let her walk away?
I can't.
So the obvious answer is she just goes, yes, you set her free, and she does everything she just said she wanted to do.
Death is probably too easy for her. We could paralyze her from the waist down.
I know how to do
What
that
is
too.
wrong with you?
Her eyes go wide and she looks over at Agony.
We're
I know how
not
to do
going.
that.
We're not going to torture you. That's the last thing we'll do. We're not going to torture you.
I know how to do that, Agony. You just aim for right here, and I point it like at top third of her spine.
Yeah, exactly. You could burn some nerves. I don't know.
She's
Are
like,
you feeling okay?
suddenly she's very quiet.
Oh, we don't like that idea.
Okay, renounce your ways. Or we duel to the death.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Duel then.
Okay. I give her my axe, my old axe.
Alright. She's still.
She's still like,
Untying her?
I know.
You
I take
physically
away the
set it
axe.
on her lap.
No, as soon as he does, I take it away, and I literally look at her, and I look at him, and I look at her, and I take out an arrow, I break off the head of it, and then I put that on her lap instead of the axe.
No.
It's gotta be fair
give-
fight.
I let her have my axe. I unbound her. I will let you have the first hit. And then I will... If you don't kill me, we'll end this.
Balus, are you sure about this?
Well, not really, but
I respect your honor. The axe. And like pumps it against her chest. Let me. Soldier. Like a warrior.
Oh, one other thing. If you swing at anybody other than Palouse, I'm going to kill you. And you're not going to like how I kill you.
And she just goes in and goes for a swing at Palouse.
I'm gonna rage before her.
You bitch! You pussy.
You
All
know
right.
no honor.
Okay.
So she goes with your great axe.
Okay.
And wait, although this is wait. It should be -1.
Okay.
Because it's or wait. No, it should be only plus yeah, it's only 18 damage.
Okay. Minus.
So 9. damage for you.
Okay.
As she swings it and slashes into you. And then I guess she'll take her second attack. But the second one, you're able to dodge out of the way. She's coming for you. She says, "Yes." She's like thrilled. She's running recklessly towards you. And that's the end of.
This is what you asked for. And then I will recklessly attack. With the sword.
How do you want to do this?
I'll just cut off her head cleanly.
All right. So she's rushing towards you, letting her have the first hit. And she slashes one into you, dodge the second, and then as you do, just cleanly swipe and decapitate her. She has this like battle frenzy grin on her face that is like immortalized on her decapitated head. As it lops off and her body falls limp to the ground, dead.
Are you done now? Have you killed her in the right way?
She forced me to.
I wasn't really going to do
I'm
the
not-
paralyzed
I'm
thing.
not
It was just a
denying
scare
that.
tactic.
Well, I don't agree with that logic. Is it forcing someone if you put a gun in their hand and tell them to pull the trigger?
She had the option to repent. And instead she decided to attack us.
She had the option to convert to a belief that you think she should hold.
No. She had the option to stop committing evil, or she has the option to fight for her life.
So a belief that you believe she should hold, as in non-evil.
What?
Non-evil being a belief, she converts to that, or she dies. Convert or die.
She was the aggressor. I was the defender.
She was at our mercy, like.
Yeah, she was the
completely.
aggressor when you handed her the weapon and then told her to swing at you, though.
It was an honorable duel that she agreed to.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, split the hairs however you want, kid.
There was no coercion.
I tried to do this.
I don't
with,
know about that.
I tried to do this with the orc back in Red Larch, the one that I broke out of the jail, and it didn't feel right at the end. But this definitely went cleaner than that went. But I don't know if it feels right this way either.
Hey, listen, whatever makes you guys fall asleep at night, whatever. I don't give a shit.
She had
In the
option.
distance, you're hearing the louder, very slowly increasing in volume, but it is.
Oh, during our short rest, were we able to inspect her axe at all, or?
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, you look at it. Yeah, so during the short rest, you're able to check that axe out and learn its properties. It is indeed a magical item. Let me just pull it up so you can all see this axe. There you go.
Oh, hello.
Shiny.
So yeah, you see it. Gives you a +1 attack rolls.
Ooh.
It has
Oh,
a
cool.
special ability that helps if you miss all your attacks. You get to take an extra one with a bonus action.
Nifty.
And then you can.
Oh, the spells are really interesting for this.
Great axes are two-handed,
They are two-handed.
so you can't use a shield with it.
Sure can't, and I have a dueling, which only really works with one-handed stuff.
Quick question about that featherfall. Does the featherfall has to target or must target itself? Doesn't featherfall target multiple things though? So does it only affect you, or is it has to include you and other people?
Imagine it's only on the person carrying the weapon.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I would assume, too.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like it's not like a full version of it.
Josh, do you want the Arjani swords in thematic?
Again, Artemis wants it as a decoration. So if anybody else wants it, use it.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I can't use big heavy weapons.
yeah,
so-
give it to Sablin.
I do like how the fire damage doesn't require, it doesn't care if armor's there or not. That's pretty nifty.
I changed the wording so may only target.
Okay.
is how that'll work. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
No.
switching,
Thanks for
Kyle?
pointing it out.
Kyle?
Oh man, if only there's a if only this is one-handed, and it just got Police looking at his one-handed sword. If only this is two-handed.
Well,
Hmm.
I don't need two hands for this.
Our Johnny's sword
Man,
could
I
be
would really
one-handed
rather-
or two-handed.
Hmm.
It's just a different dice, I think.
Want to switch?
Hey, Ryan, want to roll intelligence check with me?
Yeah, you guys.
Want to switch?
That's a good idea.
Okay, we're switching.
All right.
Now our Johnny's sword back where it belongs, in the hands of a dragonborn.
Yeah. Did we ever describe what it looks like? Does it have any like dragon decorations on it or anything?
Like the bottom of the pommel, there's a little red dragonborn head, or like a red
Sick.
dragon.
I'll take it.
Hell yeah.
Neat. Alrighty. And I will see there's a 2-mid, I'll unattune that Mace of Fury. And alright.
Every time the thing's out and I'm looking at it, I get visibly nervous. I take a step away from it.
As I'm checking it out, like my face is angled to where Artemis can only see one of my eyes.
Oh god.
Well, this is pretty nice heft, pretty good angle. I sort of swing it in front of me a little bit, testing it out. Interesting.
My burn scar aches.
Saban, darling, careful when you swing that thing.
Gonna
Ooh, yeah, like
right
a.
here.
I'm not sure how big the fire thing goes. Let's see. Ooh, that has some range.
Does a +1 weapon attack or affect the hit
And
the
damage, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure, yes.
Yeah, attack and damage.
You just put the one under, like, where it says magic bonus, and it will automatically.
Though you're not attuned to this yet.
Oh.
You just found out what it was.
I'm
Mhm.
attuning. But the +1 still is effective even without attune.
Yeah.
+1 weapons automatic. You don't.
Oh
have
yeah,
to
yeah.
attune
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So
makes
I
sense.
just don't have
The
the magical
spells and
effects.
the yeah.
Right.
The ability. Yeah.
Well, getting that sound's getting louder, and I'm not liking that. Either maybe we should try to stop it, or find someplace a little bit more secure than this.
Yeah, I don't think we could get any closer to it. Especially if it's getting worse. Like, it's not dying down at all, right?
No, it's not. But you can walk through this. It's not. It's slow moving, but it's not stopped.
I have a feeling we definitely don't want this to finish. That being said, all of you got beat up pretty bad back there.
Even though we got bit
Yes.
pretty bad, we need to keep this from getting worse. If it's worse than the other devastation orbs, like Nalray was saying, we can't let this happen.
John's sitting there looking at you guys drinking, going, I feel okay now.
Oh, good. Well, I guess we could try to walk in that direction.
Hug the canyon walls, tie ourselves together, see if we can't get to this temple before that wind bomb or whatever goes off.
I feel if we find trouble, though, I don't think we'll be able to take care of it. We're all pretty dang hurt. I look around.
I mean, it's
Well,
just a crossbow
I
to
feel
the
pretty
arm.
dang hurt.
John waves.
It's our choice, or it's everybody's choice. Come on.
We have to stop them.
And at this point, I'm out of votes. Just tell me where to go.
Okay.
Let's
Fine.
go
So-
and see what we can find. If we see that it's too dangerous to engage, we hide somewhere.
If nothing else, we can learn something about how they're doing it, or if we can stop the when the other cults from doing it, we can learn something.
Precisely.
Oh, I'll take Malrea's head. Put it in the bag of holding.
That's fine.
You take Nalrea's
This is gonna
grinning
come
head.
in handy this is gonna come in handy when we get to the Earth cult.
Oh, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys are moving in, and going further into this gorge. Is that
Mhm.
correct?
Yes.
Sounds like it.
All right.
I feel like this is Mega Man and we didn't do the correct order.
I bet it's fine. Everyone knows you start with the fire dragon.
So you guys follow further into the gorge, and the sound gets louder. The wind continues to push up against you, and so you slow through, and pretty quickly you come to a point where there's like a cave entrance out on the and the stream that there's like a kind of stream that cuts through the center of this gorge, and the stream kind of turns into that cave, and that cave seems to be where all the wind is coming from.
Hmm.
Do you want to go into the cave? Fall?
Yeah, if we can sneak into it somehow, that'd be fantastic. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Why doesn't everybody roll me stealth checks? As you try and start moving a little more slowly, close to the wall. Okay. Wait.
Kind of stumbling.
Nope, never mind. Sorry, hang on. I'm trying to be smart here. I'm being stupid.
Oh.
There we go. There we go. 18.
So you guys start moving into this cave where the wind is rushing to the cave. It's so bad, so it's not really like hurting your eyes as much. You can see better. It was still really windy and loud, and you're moving into this cave, following this stream. The southward, and you keep following it. The air gets really cool when you're in here as well. As you continue to follow the stream, the wind gets more and more violent and louder. Finally, you come to a point where you see the stream ends in a large pool of water. This pool sits at the base of a tall waterfall. And not that fall is some sort of grand stone structure carved into the side of this like cavernous wall. There's a path from where you are down near the pool. There's a path that leads up the side of this cavern wall. It's towards this temple, this large at the top of the waterfall. But you don't see anyone. Actually, why don't you guys make me perception checks as you're looking up at the. You notice, as you guys are all peeking up and looking at this stone structure, you see that there does. It's hard for you guys to kind of make out what's going on up there. It's really hard to like open your this wind. But you do see that there's some kind of like pyramid structure, and Sablin, you notice that there's some like winged creature sitting atop that pyramid structure that's like in the center of this temple.
None.
atop where the waterfall.
Hmm.
I wave to it and just gonna try and call it none.
Everyone's gonna hear us too.
Alright. I just try and get it to try and wave to it.
Yeah. It doesn't. Are you not trying to be stealthy anymore? You're like stepping out and trying to yell at it, or
I am not gonna yell at it now.
Yeah, no.
But if it's none, we want to know if none's okay.
I don't think it's none.
Probably not.
Yeah, can one of us like try to stop him?
yeah.
I'm slowly stepping out, starting to wave. Who stops me?
I'll grab you.
Wait to know.
What are you doing? Don't.
It might be none.
It doesn't matter.
But if it's not, that's worse.
Yes.
That's true. That's true. It's none though.
It's okay. I'll send Orpheus. Oh. I look at my shoulder where he should be.
It's fine. We don't need him.
John, you want to sneak up ahead? Check out what that thing is?
No.
I wouldn't
Okay.
either.
All right.
The
The
looking
base-
at it from here? No, I don't.
Also, Palouse, darling, here you go. Here's some heals.
But I will if.
So you guys are standing at
Would
the
you-
base
would you-
of this cliff, and there's this path up to the temple. What are y'all doing?
We don't
Guess
see
we
like any
gotta-
guards or anything at all.
Yeah, you don't see anything besides that one creature that sablin's out to you. It's like this little dot.
But here's a weird question. Like, is the wind coming from the temple itself?
It seems so. Yeah, it seems like that's where it's
Okay.
originating from, that cliff face.
Maybe because they're in the middle of a ritual
They're all
business.
in there.
Maybe they're. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like this might be the best chance to get up there.
and interrupt.
Do we hear the chanting still?
Yeah, you do, and it's
I
quite
suspect
loud.
It's louder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Let's interrupt that
I
shit.
bet they're all involved in chanting. Let's head in there. Let's just go.
You guys try and get there in time.
We can do something different for once. We can just roll in there and just kick in the fucking door.
Yes.
Or maybe
So
not.
that-
This looks pretty big.
Hopefully.
Probably a bad idea.
Okay, so here, how about this? Let's see if we can make a distraction. I have a
Fuck,
giant elk and a dire wolf.
Ooh.
I go, okay, so
Double
here's an idea. How about we have this one chasing this one into the middle of them, and the scene gets really weird from there.
I
And
like
by the way,
this.
I pointed at the elk chasing the wolf.
Yes. Definitely
That
weird.
sounds like an actually good plan.
As if John ever has bad plans.
Not that I remember.
Did we want to do that out here or once we get in there?
Once we're
we
probably
could save the
kind
front
of
where we come.
like in the door. He could like toss it in the door in case they're too
No,
big. to
they're
go-
already out. Like,
Oh.
I rolled them. That means they're in existence.
Oh god damn it!
Yeah, there's an elk and a wolf with you now.
They're both
Um,
just sitting there staring at you.
I'm
Weirdly enough, both panting like dogs.
God, I miss Orpheus. Anyway,
I pet them.
so approach the door.
All right, so you guys are gonna head up the path.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Yes.
All right. So y'all start moving up the path. It goes up on the side of this cast, like cliff edge. It's, there's a tower. You could see that there were the type of people huddled in one room that you could see that were huddled around doing something. You also noticed that pyramid was like in the center of this large the middle, waterfalls falling from. But there's like this large, or not large, but there's like a tower kind of carved in front of you with a door that's kind of blocking you from getting in other places. But like most of those towers that were facing the cliff just had like open walls on that side. So as you were climbing up, you could kind of see inside a little bit, and you were trying to keep sneaky your stealth rolls. You were able to like not be noticed by any of those people, so folks in those rooms. Yeah. So what you doing? You're at the door.
We're having the direwolf and the elk go in first.
How long does it take to attune to a weapon?
An hour.
An hour.
Has it been an hour?
I'll say that you can attune. I'll say that the attunes to those weapons throughout the short rest and this time.
Thank you, Eric. You're too nice.
It's the season finale.
Thank you,
I don't think we're gonna be able to get through a big combat if that's what's coming up.
I suspect we're anyway.
We're kicking the door in, and that's where we're gonna end.
I have a feeling we're gonna kick open this door and just die. I don't see how else would we do this other than kick in the door.
I mean,
Looks like there's just a door and a wall.
We just get ready to scram out of here if need be. I think the best thing we could do is just get more intel on how the ritual is going down, and if we can stop it without actively fighting them, then perfect. But yeah, we try and do just a plain fight. We're done. But if we can interrupt the ritual somehow, that could maybe
That's
help.
why we have Beavis
Yeah,
and
actually, if we
Butthead
can
here.
interrupt the ritual and then get the fuck out, that'd be great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the
Yeah.
best plan. Just interrupt it so they have to start over and get out.
Beavis and Butthead are here for.
Get the fuck out. Go back to Nun's place. Hide in there.
So
Artemis will like I'll get up to the door. I like have my finger up like a gun. Have it like an Eldritch Blast. Start charged up. I do hand signals that we have not rehearsed, and I realize that only halfway through.
this door that small.
Yu Yu Hakusho style? You have like
No, not that signal. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is only like. I don't think
they'd have hippogriffs in that, so they'd have to be big enough for that. I thought.
Well, but the side of the whole temple is like wide open, so you could fly like into the. Of the cliff.
Let's squeeze and push, guys. Come
Wait
on.
a minute. Hold on. Hold on.
Let's oil up this
Holding
elk.
on.
No, hold on.
Holding on.
Does fly work on anything?
Yes.
What?
I could touch the elk and we could make it fly.
Yeah.
And we could fly in there.
How many of us can film the elk?
At least 2.
I'd argue 3, if not 4.
Yeah, I'd say if it was like John, Artemis, and Agony, you could fit the 3 of you. But,
Well, if it's like, if we're sending him in
I
to
can
distract
detect-
them and to try and disrupt the ritual and not be seen, that would be
Are you
ideal.
calling me?
What? Okay. Now here, let me just say this way. What if instead of sending us in, we cast fly on the elk and the wolf rides the elk in? Think about
Not a horrible idea.
It would definitely be distracting.
They will never see it coming. They have definitely not planned for that. Do we want to do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This day just gets fucking weirder and weirder.
If we could throw a homing elk bomb into the center of whatever is happening in this ritual place, that
I
might
don't
be
know
enough.
how to time it, but I do have this, and I hold up the Molotov cocktail I made a while back.
Put it in the elk's
Probably.
mouth?
I mean, we don't know when it'll blow up. It could blow up
Yeah,
on
that's
the elk's
thing.
face.
I don't think this is it's a factor of timing.
On impact?
I don't know.
I don't think it would work like that.
Well, here, give it to me. I'm gonna cast fly on myself as well. So
How?
It's a higher
when I
level
cast
slot.
it, I target 2 things.
Oh.
You're a sorcerer?
No.
No,
He's a
No, it's high
warlock.
enough
No, no.
levels at this point.
Yeah, it automatically levels up.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always forget that
Then
aspect
wait,
of
why don't we
warlocks.
just
That's really-
combine? Can easily the 5 of us can ride both of these animals if they're both flying.
But yeah,
That's
that's what I was
true.
thinking. We can either fly in there, or we can make the animals fly in there, and then we go through the door.
Again, I'm
So-
thinking we do not want to be seen if we could help it. So flying
So,
in with
door?
the animals, not a good idea.
Okay. So make the animals fly in there. We go through the door.
Mm-hmm. So it could be a
Okay.
surprise
Okay.
when we hit them.
Okay, Beavis, mount Butthead. We're gonna test this.
All right, so the wolf gets atop the kind of awkward, and it doesn't like ride it well, but after like a little bit of posturing, it's able to kind of fit its
If you need
legs
if you need
around
to,
it.
just put your mouth on the horns. There you go. See, there you go. That's the handle.
behind its legs. It looks kind of nervous, but it's like it's grabbing on.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'll cast Fly on the elk and myself.
Okay, you do so.
Adventure.
A pair of big angel-like wings appear out of the elk's back, and raven wings pop out of me.
Okay.
Magic.
Susan, please art this.
All right, so
Never thought I'd be
the,
doing this today.
the elk can now fly.
Mhm.
It might be funny
Has a
if
fly
you
speed
like
of 60.
Photoshop some clip art and just put them together.
Oh, instead of angel wings, it's just like jet. It's like a jumbo jet wings on the side of this thing.
Exactly.
Or just one jet booster out its ass.
All right. So what are you having them? And what are you guys doing?
We're storming
Opening
the
the
front
door.
door.
We're hiding while they go in, and we just kind of look at what happens.
So are that going in the door?
No, they're gonna go like
They're gonna go fly around through the
Got it.
hippogriff.
yeah.
Got it.
I'll actually like tail the elk and I'll follow the elk. I'm not like I'm not like directly behind it, but I'm just gonna like try and scout out the open area and see if I can just try and get
Okay.
a layout of the fucking place.
Okay. And now when you were climbing up, John, you guys saw there was some people gathered, and then there was like that large courtyard. Are you fly into one of those areas? And if so, which
I'm
one?
not flying. I just sent them.
I know,
Sent
but
them
where are
down.
you having them fly to?
Anywhere there's a big group of
Follow
people.
your nose.
Anywhere they see a big group of people chanting, I guess.
I'm gonna have them follow their senses. They should be able to figure this out better than me just pointing at a random hole.
Okay. You tell them to follow his nose. And
They're not looking for
Rest.
Fruit Loops.
And it goes.
No, but I imagine, like-
they're gone.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like
all
it had been
those
facing that way and it just
hippogriffs are
started-
heading out the same hole.
Again. They're heading
All
towards
the
In and Out
hippogriffs are
Burger.
heading out the same hole. The wolf should be able to tell which one.
all right, so they start
Wolves
flying
have that
around.
keen scent thing.
The-
And hearing and smell, actually.
Artemis following them. As they come around this corner, you hear from around that corner, you hear someone go, "What in the hells?" and like, we're being attacked. And all these you hear like, these. Peek your head around the corner, and you see some more of those like robed soldiers and a spell. Other of these initiates who are all like gathering and kind of composing themselves and getting ready to fight as this flying in towards them.
Ride of the Valkyries is playing.
Yes. All right. As they're doing that, are the rest of you busting through this door? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
We could sneak
Oh,
in
yeah.
through the door.
Because they're the distraction.
Sneaking's
Yes.
a better idea. Yeah.
Sneaking.
I'm
Okay,
over
okay.
here, but I'm like 5 feet below the. I'm like up against the cliff and 5 feet below the ledge. So like they'd have to be directly above me to see me.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Why doesn't everybody make? Yeah. So you're now trying to sneak into this spot.
Okay, good. See, I got all the sand out of my ass. There's a lot. It's better now.
We're totally ready to kick that door down.
That's a big ass, so yeah, probably a lot of sand.
There's a lot of sand.
And yeah, one.
10.
All right, so you guys creak open the door. You see this hallway full of. It's just kind of this like jagged, zigs and forth, and you notice there's like small little arrow slits, like around every corner on it.
Booby traps.
This hall.
That sounds like fun.
About how far up the wall are they? Like how many feet up on the?
Probably 3 feet. 3 feet up.
Is he cutting out for anyone else, or is it my headset?
It's
No,
everybody.
he's cutting
Yeah,
out.
he's kind of.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
It's in-
3
it's
No,
in-
it's okay.
No, I
3
just wanted to make sure because my headset is cutting out in one ear, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't both.
There you go.
Yeah, it's 3 feet. 3 feet up.
We could try crawling underneath the arrow slits.
How high is the ceiling?
10.
I think I can go over them too.
Yeah. Confuse him. Crawl.
So you guys are kind of, and John's going on top.
Yep.
As you guys proceed through the hallway, you're able, with those stealth checks, you're able to sneak through. And John, yeah, you just kind of slowly, delicately, healing. You're able to go through. You hear this like kind of like chirping, squawking noise, and it's coming like from the other side of where those arrow holes are. For a moment, as these you hear these like two creatures making these noises, but you continue on and you get to the other and you're unimpeded.
Hold on a second. No, I hear that those chirping noises and I get distracted. Is there a door that leads to those noises?
It doesn't seem so. There only seems to be the one opposite side of the
Okay.
hallway. There's just all these little arrows. I mean, there's arrow slits in the walls that you're hearing
I
that
imagine
voice from.
can't those though.
Yeah. All right, Artemis, you as you're coming over here, and these reacting to Beavis and Butthead flying in. They actually, let me roll a check for them.
I'm like crawling. Don't look at my ass.
Who are you saying that to?
Palouse. He's the only one behind me. We're crawling.
So they're
Since when do you care?
so they're these.
Start looking at her ass
Mhm.
when she's not looking.
Don't look at my tail.
Nice tail.
I'm below the ledge. I'm
Oh,
just like
thank
in a world ridden by or like filled with evil. One man dares to fly.
They so these people are all starting to get away. What do you
That'll work.
shoo? What is this? What is this sorcery? And then,
Shoo,
Where they
pests.
bang pots at it too? Shake a newspaper?
Dude, this reminds
Yeah,
me of the
yeah.
fucking... Get away from my eggs! What is that? Oh my... I have to find it. Give me a second.
John, were you? Yeah, I guess you didn't really give them instructions. They're just gonna fly.
My instruction was just go in and distract them.
Yes, they just gonna fly in and land and like the wolf's just still kind of sitting on top, panting heavily. It looks we're still very nervous, and the others
Start making weird noises.
start. The one closest to him is like, "Well, hey, that dog is kind of cute." Says, Boris,
Dire wolf
now's
is
not the
kind of
time.
cute.
And
You can look at that later, guys.
the rest of you, as you get to the end of the hallway, you open this door as well.
Yes.
Slowly.
Door. It opens up into that goes down the hall, and on its left it opens up, and there this in the center of this hall. On the side on the left, you see a large column hallway, and there's a person in like the cultist that is tied to this column, and it's kind of like ragged and famished, and like very much not paying attention. Seems like kind of out of it.
I start untying him.
Alright, so you move forward, and they they kind of look up at you, and like seems to like not have no, like their senses are totally gone, and you start untying. And as you come into this hallway, you notice there are two more of those columns, each of which has another cultist tied to it. And as you no,
That's not what I noticed. Hey,
You're cutting out real bad. What'd you say?
No, what are you doing? I think you said.
it's the who's tied up
Okay.
says to you, no, please stop. That's don't.
Ass my.
I only got no. Please stop. I assume
Alright,
they're a
what's-
sacrifice for the
yeah.
ritual.
You guys can't hear me?
Can you type it?
I think he said he wants an ass shoved up his a mouse shoved up his ass.
No, I don't think.
Can
so.
you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
The person says, please don't untie me. This is my trial.
Oh God.
And while he's saying that, I'm tapping Agony on the shoulder and pointing down the hallway at the large black thing.
And
Oh.
but you can see there's
yeah,
this
I see
large pyramid, and
that.
you're seeing this too, Artemis, as you're starting to creep this room. You see this large pyramid. What's that called? Like a pyramid.
Ziggurat.
Yeah.
A ziggurat.
Ziggurat.
Thank you. The large ziggurat. And atop it is a large black winged creature, like a long torso that looks and like jagged teeth. It kind of looks like a Skeksis from.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like with big wings.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on?
how
Are
to deal
they
with that thing, but-
sacrificing you or something?
No, this is my trial to be a full member. And then they start to kind of
Fucked up
come to.
trial.
They say, "Who are you? Why are you here?
We're your.
Are you in my
We're
mind?"
their entertainment.
Yes.
Can't you
And
tell?
and the one behind.
We're here for your welcome party.
David, are you talking to yourself again? Shut up. The one behind on the column behind
David.
cries out.
David, did you ever think to yourself, there's a better trials than this?
Agony, stop putting your personal opinions into the job. We're here to entertain them, and we're here for their welcoming party. God damn it!
Oh yeah, so this is like a sorority party, like a sorority initiation. They just fuck them up and then put them through some dumb shit, and then they bring entertainment afterwards.
I've been lied to. I'll talk to him. Get the hell out of here.
No, I must stay. Don't you see? Don't you feel the power?
No.
Not really. No, I mean,
I feel something, but it makes me kind of feel like sick.
You're feeling death. Now get the hell out.
No, I think I'm feeling alcohol poisoning.
Can I cut his vines? Does he have vines?
Yeah, he's telling you not to, but you can go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
All right, so you cut him free. He's like, no, I'm never going to become.
The cool kids will never like me now.
It's wait, the ropes are off. Heel. Hey, that's not my voices. They're real. Bruno's like, who are you, idiot?
I flash in my tits. These look real?
You to Bruno? Yeah, you.
To both of them.
Oh yeah, you like pop around the corner. And Bruno goes, "They are real."
Well, that's something we've been arguing about for a while.
He turns his head to the right and he says, and he starts. Yeah. There's people in the hallway.
Yes,
Help!
entertainment.
God damn it.
Fuck.
Okay, so remember how people were talking about sneaking?
Stealthing.
Let's just keep going!
yeah,
Bonk them.
they just saw something. We're
Bonk
just
them
illusions.
unconscious.
Ooh, good idea.
Just bonk
And-
them
and-
unconscious.
You're having to talk pretty loudly to hear each other over the sound of the chanting that's
Happening.
booming through this. But you knock both of them on the heads. Roll, it's easy enough. They're out of it, and you knock these guys on the heads. You hear some shuffling in the room, and they're kind of like keeping their eyes on the elk, and are starting to gather on what looks like just to you a piece of on this side of the room. I'll start to move them so you can see, but they're like starting to gather over this way.
Yeah, just put them down here. By that
I'm gonna
door.
put him like. Yeah, I'm just gonna drag him a little bit away from the.
Okay, cool. So you cut all of them free after they're knocked unconscious. And you guys are moving in this other area with the
Is that where we hear the chanting coming from?
the chanting main area.
Okay.
All right.
That's cool.
So yeah, you guys are moving in. Are you? I mean, you seem to walk into this room, expose yourself. There's no way to like sneakily walk into this wide open court.
Yeah.
Uh,
The
Just
best we could do
to
is
be
be
aware of
behind
that.
this pillar before we get in there.
Yeah. But this creature doesn't seem to notice you yet as you're moving forward. So what's your plan? And Artemis, what are you up to? You're just kind of keeping an eye over there.
Yeah, I'm kind of keeping an eye. Like I want to try and get over here. Would I be able to do that by like hugging the wall and trying to stay out of that thing's line of sight?
Get over where?
Over to this side.
Yeah. Because you're on like the side of a cliff, so you can just go.
Yeah.
Nothing
Okay.
in the temple can see you.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Have the elk.
Okay,
Yeah, you
the
can kind of keep
dire
moving
wolf?
around the edge. As you go over there, there are like some buildings. You can see straight ahead of you. There's like crumbling. It looks like this side of the temple is like in much worse repair, and a lot of like the stumbled. You do as you pass that area, you kind of like clicking noise coming from inside the room to your right. But you can forward as you go around on that side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get over here. Just try and figure out what's all over here.
Yeah. So
Okay.
um,
Yeah, this doesn't look like it's gonna.
yes.
This can only lead to.
Sure. Yeah. There's just like some like stone of like more rooms and such of
Okay.
different parts of the temple.
Okay, I'm gonna head back to the ziggurat room.
Okay.
Yeah, well. Boop, 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 boop.
Have the elk and the dire wolf annoy the fuck out of the big creature
bird.
so that it could like go away
I cast message
from here.
on Butthead.
Distract that thing.
All right.
Get
Is
it
he
to
within
chase you.
120 feet for me to tell him to go distract the big black beast on the top of the pyramid? And to bring
Yeah.
Beavis with him?
Yeah, for sure.
Get him to chase you.
To go around and so Artemis, you see these guys fly back around and come out, and you guys that creature like gives out a loud and starts swooping down towards where Beavis and Butthead are flying in. The wolf again on the elk's back. They come flying up waterfall, and as they crest the waterfall, this creature like often starts to like dive down towards them.
Quick
You
question,
tell me
Eric.
when
What's
they crest
this
the
right here?
waterfall.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, I was hoping there's a spray of water creating a beautiful rainbow when they crest the waterfall.
No rainbow. There's no sunlight down here, but it's pretty dim. But yes, there's a beautiful spray of mist as they crest through it. They're kind of like a little bit wet from it and glow up. And what?
What's this right here?
That's
It looks
the
kind of looks like doors or something.
yeah. So from the side of the pyramid that you're on, actually, like that, or the ziggurat, the bottom level of the double doors, right
Okay.
there. And so yeah, they crest. Just starts diving down towards them, and or you guys then start to like rush into the room. Is that your plan?
I think so. If bird's distracted.
Quietly bursted.
All right, so he moves down. You guys start moving into the room, and behind you, the sliding of stone. And it says, "Hey, you stop right there! What are you doing?" And this person steps out with a few. Start stepping out into the hallway. What are you guys doing?
From where?
Where?
From right behind you, from like the side of that. There's like this opening, like right behind where Agony is.
Turn around and start heading back towards that door.
These guys start to walk.
Hey, we're the entertainment for the new guys who are about to,
You know this.
So you walk back towards them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Hey, don't I recognize you? And I point to one of the initiatives.
the leader who stepped out and spoke to you first says, "We're not accepting visitors today."
I know you, don't I?
But isn't it the
No.
the fraternity party? Or flash them as well.
They're
Maria said-
real. That's what the last guy said.
Uh,
What are you doing over there?
I'm gonna say,
Not be flashing her boobs at him.
the guy looks like he's getting ready to
They
cast a
talking?
spell.
Oh
He
God,
says-
talking.
You leave now, or I'll kill all of you.
Just getting intense.
You have to answer to Nell Ray if you do that. She sent us here.
Yeah, and
Then there was also, what was her
We
friend's
were
name?
paid,
The big
so-
scary one with the axe. No, that was Nelraya, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a deception check, Sablin. Says, now Rhea, you say?
Yes, and we were paid, and I'm fine to leave, but if you don't want our services.
I don't think she's the type to like to pay for things and then not get what she's paid for. But we can ask her for your name in case she has any, complaints. What's your name?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. That's a strange name.
You all can just wait for the ritual to complete, and then
And then I'm just gonna start walking towards him in the door and go, "Hey, what's inside there?"
nothing of importance. You can like peek your head in. There just seems to be like some large fountain that has some sort of statue.
Yes, she mentioned a fountain and partying by the fountain. That was definitely one of the things that she wanted.
So,
Well, wait here then.
Yeah, this is all of this is wait inside the room of the fountain. Just you two and the four.
We would love you, lovely
And,
gentlemen, to join us.
Artemis, just to cut real quick. Artemis, you're see this down and make an attack at the dire wolf. So it comes down and let's see how much damage that does. Takes like a big slashing chunk out of the dire wolf, and the dire wolf's like
Jeez.
cries out.
they fight back.
Yeah, you come with a couple attacks against it. Is it like
That's a miss. Well, let me pull up a giant elk sheet. It's going to, I guess, hooves, because flying hooves attack. I think a 12's gonna miss.
all right? Yeah, 12's gonna miss.
How about a
They have
15?
another round.
All
Yeah.
right, so you're gonna attack over there.
Yeah, I can't stand watching the dog die. God damn it.
15 will hit it. Yes.
Nice.
So you're a Beavis fan?
11 and second shot. 13?
What about? Wait, why was there
Well,
25?
Yeah, what was that first one?
13.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. Oh, why did it double click like that? Okay. So I've got 25 and 15.
Oh wait, 20. Yeah, both of those hit.
Yeah, okay. I didn't see anything. So thanks, guys.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
Well, okay, so 21.
All
No,
right.
22. Yeah, or no. Yeah, 21. Sorry.
21.
All right, so you hit it, and it gets.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'll push it away 20 feet. Get the fuck out of here. Stupid bird.
And it like gives out a screech, and it just like dives back towards them. All right, so the rest of you, the person you're talking to.
This is the most awesome thing that's ever happened over here. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Yeah, there's this creature fighting this. Okay. So these guys say, "All right, come on in then. Let's wait at the fountain."
Yes,
Go.
I'm sure you lovely
And they're kind
gentlemen
of
can
trying to like
join us
shuffle
for a
you
bit.
in. As they start, yeah, there's like 7 of them in total.
Oh, I
in the
thought there
fountain
were
area.
2. Oh, that's a lot more than I thought.
Yeah,
So
there's
how
these
about
people-
all of you lead the way in? We'll follow. Or would you all like to wait out here and then we'll be going?
Quick question,
Yeah.
Eric. Like, I can't see it. Are they heading into that room that had like the big circular pool in?
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
And yeah, you guys compete, and you saw that too. Artemis was like a fountain. That,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So he says, "I insist." After
So,
you.
so you're all gonna wait out here and we're gonna go in there?
No, I'm going to keep my eye on you. And you're going to wait for Arisi.
Oh, why don't
And she
you
will meet you
please,
here.
please
You
join
have your
us.
eye on me for a reason. Think I'm pretty.
Yes. Because I don't know you.
No, you think I'm pretty. You said yes.
Sablin
face
and I can both take
palms.
multiple at once.
That's true.
There's a bit of a draft in here.
That does
Arms
cost
is like,
extra.
just like letting you guys talk and just cross his arms and just watching you.
That kind of party services cost extra, guys. She did not pay for that. But if these gentlemen want to, we can certainly make an arrangement. I'll put my arm around the guy's shoulder, the boss.
Behind you, you start to notice that you hear like some, and you see that there's some static electricity like gathering around the ziggurat.
Mm.
And the woman that's talking to you smiles.
I think we're running out of time.
So, are we gonna start talking about prices here? Party for the extra rate? Thinking what? 10, 15 gold a person?
Sounds about fair.
Have you ever seen a black gem before?
Oh yes, Sablin has
Have you ever
some
been in
big
a
black
Turkish prison?
gems.
You watch gladiator movies.
I mean, they call them that
That's his
sometimes.
You ever seen a
Yeah,
grown
it's the
man
name of
naked?
his favorite condom brand. Black Gems. It's his favorite condom brand.
And you all say Nalrea sent you.
Yes.
You don't seem like her type of friend.
We're not friends. We're business.
You haven't seen us fight.
You haven't seen. Yes, us fight. Dirty.
With that, Palouse, she looks at you up and down. She says, Axe?
Uh-oh.
Your back, not hidden at all.
He recognizes her axe. Oh fuck.
She says, yes, you all are going to wait right here for Arisi,
Show the head.
and she's going to deal with you
Scare
properly.
the shit out of me.
You know what? Do you want to talk with her yourself?
And they start like pulling out swords and like kind of getting ready and just like squaring off against.
We can let you have a conversation with her. Hold on.
I mean,
Payless, you got it
whoa.
right.
Whoa, I mean,
Do I have
we're.
it? Who hasn't?
I mean,
Who
I
has the bag?
I have the bag of holding usually.
Oh, Agony, then you pull out the head.
Behind you, on the ziggurat continues to spark. The flying creature goes down for another attack. This time targeting the elk. And
I
both
mean,
of them will hit
Yeah.
Ah, fuck this.
It's a
for
Yeah, it's not
Mostly
damage.
fuck me.
Oh, he's still alive.
Yeah, those guys are both pretty hardy. You all can make your attacks back at it.
My elk and my beaver and
Yeah.
my wolf.
beaver.
Yeah. Elk will.
Okay, well, the wolf is at
Nice.
advantage because of pack tactics.
Oh wait, can I make an insight check to see that that guy was
Tactics.
looking at my axe?
20
Yeah.
hit, I think, would hit right because 15 hit.
Yeah, 20 hit. 20 hit.
Did I notice
For 9, and then it makes a DC 9 strength saving throw, or 13 strength saving throw, or it gets knocked prone.
That will.
It is not knocked prone.
Fuck.
And I think the 11 is going to miss, so yeah, that's the turn.
Yeah, 11 will miss. What are you trying to do?
Yeah, I was trying to just see if I could understand why he got so aggressive after seeing the axe.
Yeah, for sure. You can go like, oh, this is now Rhea's, and I'm now wielding it.
Yeah, I take it.
Usually they do that when you kill someone.
I'll take it off my back. She gave this to us as a.
All right, hold up with the other guys. So
Okay.
you, those Eldritch Blasts, the second one hits, for 13, and you push it back again.
Yeah, and I'm gonna land on that little patio down there.
Push.
It pushes
You,
away
and
from
you're
me.
actually like flying in. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it actually goes like here.
So it would have been like there. Yeah. That way. All right.
So scale to like 1 to gigantic bug zapper. How electrified is this thing?
Uh, it's sporadic
Okay.
spots where little like shoots of are flaring up, but it's not like constant all over it all the time. But it's like speeding up. It's
Okay.
like bzz, bzz, bzz,
Yeah, that's what I
bzz. And the chanting is getting faster and faster and louder and louder, and the wind is whipping up around you guys. What were you?
What was I gonna say?
Yes.
She gave this as we were given for a sign of trust.
Make me a deception check. Says this Nalrea does not seem like the Nalrea I know, but perhaps you're telling the truth. We'll wait and let Irisi decide.
I mean, if you
And
want
she
to
like
be
kind of
hostile,
holds her hands up, and the people sheathe their swords.
Mhm.
But please, in the chamber, the ritual is nearly complete. It shouldn't be too long.
I mean, it sounds
I thought we were gonna get a-
interesting. Could we take
I'd
a
like to see the
look?
ritual, yeah.
No. It's like face drops, and she says no.
Well, they need
You can
us
wait till this-
ready for the end, for the party to celebrate.
Okay, I walk forward.
Into the room that she's trying to usher you into.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh,
No,
wait.
she's trying to usher you into.
There's like
Oh, a
this
different-
room.
Yeah.
room over
Actually,
here.
I have a little door. Yeah. There's like a little door there. There we go.
Damn it, I wish we could be invisible right now.
I still can't get in.
Oh, door.
Yeah. So there's like a little door in the stone that's opened up.
Looks
She's
terrible.
ushering you into there, and she's like, "There's a little fountain in the middle."
Mm.
And Artemis, you are this creature continues to fight. Let me just real quick look. All right, it's going to move in towards towards Beavis and Butthead, and is going to just like breathe this toxic fume.
Okay.
And these spores encircle where Beavis and Butthead are. So I need both of them, Sam, to make Constitution saving throws. All right. So they're both poisoned. They will take 1d10 damage at the start of their turns and the end of their turn. But both of them are currently poisoned. Okay. And that's gonna be the action she does, or it. Everything's she's today. You guys can make your responding attacks against It doesn't seem to be too damaged. In fact, it seems like the what the elk and the direwolf have been doing hasn't really been hurting it very much. But the hooves will hit. Oh, and the bite has advantage, so that will also hit. And I will make a strength save. Success.
I just want to see one time before this goes down. The wolf bite and take down this creature.
I'm gonna run over to the doors and throw them open, if I can.
All right. Yes. You throw the doors open, and as you see, it's like a empty floor here, and you see the ceiling kind of rises up, but at the far end of the room there are two sets of stairs that lead up on either side, and the either side of the room are like rows of columns, and these stairs lead up to like a second story within the garage, and the ceiling maybe 20 feet above you, as it seems like this, as the sides kind of tier. There's the second story on a higher tier.
Does it seem like the chanting's coming from inside the ziggurats?
It does. It gets very loud as you enter, and it seems like it's coming from directly above you.
Right. Does anybody else want to help me save the fucking world?
No.
Let's.
Come on, gentlemen. Why don't you join us here for a bath?
I'm gonna shoot
I'm
the
just
fucking
sitting there
bird at the
gently
very least.
splashing agony.
I think we should just try and charge past all these dudes.
I've honestly just been waiting for a fireball this entire time.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, I'll move over here to look at the great scenery.
Hey,
Sablet, look at this! It's a cliff!
Oh, hey, that's a nice cliff. Oh, you can see the
On
valley.
the other side of the room!
You can see the whole valley from here.
I start
Man, these guys should
disrobing to try and get them to come closer.
All right, so you
that
hit.
Performance?
Yeah,
And you're
I
pushing it back?
Persuasion?
Yeah, I shoot the bird. I push it back 20 feet, and then I'm gonna dip into the ziggurat and close the doors.
All right, you dip in and close the doors behind you.
We're all just kind of chilling right now.
And here, actually, I can do this. There you go.
Okay, cool. So I've got 3 squares of movement left, so I'll move here.
Great.
Is this like a supporting pillar or something?
No, it's just like a large like brazier in the.
Okay, cool decoration. Gotcha.
Yeah, and the rest of you are just kind of hanging around as they follow you into this room.
Yes,
Grouping up,
yes.
of course.
Take a look at my very nice
Bunching.
ass.
Bunching.
All right.
Closer, much closer.
What are y'all doing?
Fine.
I'm going
I'll
to
work
I'm
with
going to
this.
charge forward. I'm going to charge forward and
Before he
just
does.
headbutt this guy right
Wait,
here.
no.
Okay,
no.
here's what we're gonna
I'm
do.
gonna get them all clump. I'm gonna get them all clump on me. If
Here's
they all
what we're
clump
gonna
on me,
do.
they can be fireball.
Okay.
We're gonna now turn this into a skills challenge.
Okay.
As you guys are gonna try and rush through. And Artemis, you're gonna do, and we'll just narrate through it.
Mm-hmm.
We can.
Question. The doors swing outward or inward?
They swing. They actually like kind of are sliding
Slidey
the way that they
doors.
open.
They're like Japanese
Yep,
doors.
they're Japanese now.
Pocket doors, the one
God
weakness.
damn it!
All right.
Next,
Let's.
they're gonna
give
be
me a
bay
second.
doors that open upwards.
And that's a terrible roll. Fuck.
All right. Why don't you? I don't have a success and failure tracker. Actually, let me just steal those tokens from the other.
I guess I should play them.
Okay.
Drawing circles. I don't know.
Oh,
how
thank
many
you. Yeah,
lines-
that's smart.
I
I'll
don't.
just-
I don't know how many you want.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll take over. All right. You guys can kind of it's going to be a strange skills challenge, but you don't really need to pay attention to the map. I'm going to leave it here just as something to look at, and you guys can move on it.
Mhm.
But it's just going to be a loose narration and representation of what's going on. The demon creature, flying creature, is still fighting against air. You can try and deal with that. You're trying to escape out of these this crowd. Artemis, you inside can like run upstairs and see what's going on. But yeah, just ask me and tell me what you want. So Palouse, you go first.
Palouse will yell at them. He's gonna say, "Lay down everything. This is a stick-up."
Please tell me you're actually holding a stick up in the air just to add the emphasis.
No.
So you're
Hit them?
yeah, you can definitely make an intimidation check. All right.
Seems about right.
Mhm.
So yeah, you don't have your heart into that one, and well, it's gonna be one failure.
Okay.
Do you have a failure tracker up anywhere?
I don't know where it is.
Yep.
He has it. I guess.
Yeah,
we
you
can't-
guys
We can't see it.
can see up there.
Can't really see 'em.
You have one failure out of 3.
Okay.
But I can move that to where you can see it. Ah, fuck it. All right,
Fuck it.
agony.
Come on, boys. Why don't you get your sticks up?
Oh,
Just completely disrobe.
Oh.
Come closer. Come closer
Uh,
so I can blast you all.
A 10 failure.
Fuck. It's
They're all
looking
gay.
it's looking good, boys.
So you guys have 2 out of 3 failures, 0 successes.
Remember, you have inspiration, by the way, but it's kind of
yeah, you do have inspiration if you want to re-roll.
Okay, fine. I will re-roll it.
Oh,
Oh
It's
my.
there somewhere. Ooh, much better.
Hey!
Much better.
All right, that's a success.
There you go.
they were paying attention to me too much. Their sticks were down. Then they turned. Sticks went up.
All right, Artemis, you're inside the. What
yeah,
are you
I'm-
trying to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna run up the stairs and try to get to that second floor. Is there like what do I see when I get up there?
So you up and you start going up the stairs, and you hear the chanting louder and louder, and you get up and you peek your head in, and go quickly to this part of the map, where that room is. Just give me 1 second. So you are up. God damn it, my computer's moving slow. It's so far on this map. Are you guys lagging at all on this map?
No.
No.
I haven't
Good.
noticed.
Good. Because this. All right.
Oh,
So
okay.
Yeah, sorry, I was just trying to move you into place.
The
So you
fuck
come
is
into this
this?
room, and there is some and there's various people standing around the room, and up at like the top of this altar, and she is chanting, and there's been like there's on this altar there's like a throne, and embedded in it is shining blue crystal, and she's like chanting towards the crystal and intoning things to it, and like lightning is just like zapping all around you. She is seemingly like completing her ritual here. So what would you like to...
Let's see. Oh, this looks terrible. I'm gonna do a insight check to see like what looks to be the most delicate or sensitive, or like try and find like the weak spot of this ritual. You have to see if there's something I can like, some button I can push or something I could, affect it, affect in some way in order to like cause the maximum amount of disruption with the least amount of effort.
Perfect. Make
Okay.
that insight check.
Let's see. Do I want to spend? Yeah, I'm gonna use Oh, I've still got 2 luck points. Yeah, I'll go ahead and burn a luck point to reroll that. Or to roll it. Yeah, I'll keep the 17.
All right. Oops. All right. So that is the end of yours. As you do, you kind of just to finish your thing, Artemis. You do see, and you think that there could be whatever she's doing needs to be stopped. Like the crystal's not fragile; it's like a strong crystal embedded into the stone throne, and
Okay.
what the other people are doing is of some import. You think just a ritual would maybe help, but you're not quite sure.
Quick question. It's not really important. Like, what's that coloration or that weird sort of pattern on the floor? Is it like a model city, Indiana Jones style?
No, it's just like some kind of symbols carved. It's just like a
Okay.
strange texture.
Okay.
Of
Circuit.
symbols carved. into
Okay,
the floor.
never mind. For a minute there, I
All
thought
right.
they were building like little miniature houses in here and like, played with their dolls.
It's like the 90s rug.
The rug with the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, I had one of those.
We all had one of those.
All right, John.
Is it considered a success in the skill challenge if I just run up, go off the cliff, and then run around the outside?
No, you'd have to source. You can do that, and then you could make like a acrobat, I would say. But to get an automatic success, you need to like expend a resource.
I'm just gonna go run around this way.
All right.
Let's do an acrobatic then. 10.
All right. 10's gonna be a failure. Failures now as you rush around. You're so ability to walk on walls that you just like walk straight off the side, and you don't really catch yourself right away, and you 20 feet before you like stick your feet to the side and start running.
So that means I'm at 6'5" right now.
Well, but it's abstracted. Don't use elements. You just get back up, and you're like on the edge of the cliff.
I just figured that cost me an extra 20 feet of movement is all.
Yeah, but we're just kind of abstracting it right now. So we'll say you get to the top of the cliff, and that'll
I'm
be
just
the
gonna
end
walk
of this
across this wall and go, where the
Okay.
fuck did Artemis go? That was me
I'm
dashing
sitting on top of the stairs.
double.
Where the fuck did all the others go?
And
That was me double dashing to get there.
Great. And
Do you want me to do attacks with the animals?
no, because we're just doing a skills challenge right now. So that's
Okay.
they're that you like engage and are doing that, and that could be your next check if you want. But yeah, you don't need to make attacks. Artemis, as you guys get that second failure, you see she claps her hands and lightning from the stone into her hands, and she's kind of like holding it there for a second as this like energy
Oh, jeez. Okay.
around her, and then she puts her hands in the air, and John,
Waves them like they just don't care.
you all that the energy shooting upwards, and you see in the ziggurat all that static electricity kind of gathers, and then at the top of the pillar, at the top of the ziggurat, just shoots up into the sky, and you all hear this like loud cracking as that lightning lights up.
Guys, don't fuck this up.
And
If you have resources, use them for advantage.
That's what
all right,
I'm
Sabelin.
doing.
Sure, we already failed.
Right, I just yell out, "We're out of time," and I headbutt the guy in front of me, and I do my dragon breath on the dudes that left of me, and I try and just brute force, just run back into the hallway to start running to the ziggurat. So I'm gonna burn my dragon breath for that, and that'll be
All right.
athletic.
So you just start rushing forward. Yeah, make your.
It's advantage, right? Because you used a resource.
Oh, fucking
no.
ass.
Yeah, it did. It is. Was an advantage, but
Fuck.
but
the dice
you
that we are rolling right
did,
now.
Oh no.
So oof.
We can always fail, guys. No.
All right.
It's just the end of the world.
So
I mean, a fourth of the end of the world.
I'm just gonna narrate this for a second. What happens in this scene as you guys are rushing out to escape? You have a tough time getting past these guys, and you do, but they slow you up. So you just barely get around and out. And Artemis, you see as like when that lightning went up, this kind of hole opened up in the top of the ziggurat, and Arisi just starts flying out of it. She looks around, sees you, Artemis, and she looks around and she sees all of you gathered around, and like as this like light from her, she goes, "Oh, you finally come to meet me. Yes, but I'm sorry, you're far. We'll have to do this another time." And she snaps, and all of you just go black, and go.
Oh.
You wake up, and you're in a cell,
Oh shit.
and it's dark around you. And you see a face you recognize. You see Bella Brown locked up in the cell. You see a dwarven man also sitting there, dressed in ragged robes. He has a brooch that has the symbols that you now recognize. And he says, well, well, well. It seems like you were at least out there. Too bad you couldn't have gotten here sooner, eh? And he kind of like looks at the crackling of the thunder you still hear. That's going to make the next part real difficult. Well, no matter. And this little dwarven man just kind of like, what's happened? And he steps forward and he extends his hand and he says, my name's Rundorth. I'm the world. And he's...
What did he say?
Welcome to the
he
end
says,
of the world.
my name's Rundorth, and I'm the guy in the world. And he winks at you. And that's where we will end the session tonight.
We failed.
Season finale.
It cut out for me again at the last bit. He's the
Yeah,
what
it
of the
did-
world?
We all cut it out. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
just write it down.
Like I
It
said,
sounds like a really cool line.
Yeah, it sounds like a great line.
It's gonna be a good one when he writes it down.
I don't know if it's the end of the world or the savior of the world. Save the
save
world.
the world.
Okay.
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 God.
I sure am glad you're here then, Rundorth, because we're fucking not.
Yeah, we're kind of bad at it.
We suck at this. Shit.
cool. Does that my last line or my starting line next time is gonna be? So does that mean we can give up?
Can you give us a good recommendation for our next adventure?
Definitely
Just a good
no
place to
giving
go
up.
settle down. You know, a good spa somewhere to take a week off.
Man, a vacation in Schultz sounds pretty nice right now.
I don't know about that.
No evil cults or temples there, I bet.
Not one.
We gotta have a anime ending.
Anime ending. You just picked one, didn't you?
Don't know what that is, but I'm okay with the ending here.
Yes.
Wait, why am I not playing?
I don't hear anything.
Oh, I'm retarded. That's fine.
Well, thank you guys for playing tonight.
Thanks for running.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I
This
was
is totally worth it.
yeah, I'm glad we could come into somewhat satisfying ending, but
Yeah, a little more satisfying than last session for like a hiatus, starter.
yeah, you guys really fucked up that skills challenge.
Yes.
fucked it up.
We were rolling so bad. We were rolling fucking 4s after 4s.
Yeah.
I was so stoked to get us all charging into the ziggurat with Artemis and have it with a cool little beginning of a showdown thing, but nah,
Nah.
trapped in the fountain room.
I was totally
Yeah.
gonna try and banish that bitch.
Yeah, I'm sorry that like your guys' first temple turned into a skills challenge. I just knew we.
I feel like it was better than just straight up making it combat, really.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then
would've
we
just
all
been a
would've
lot
been,
of combat.
worried and we're like, oh no, we're gonna
I would have
die.
been destroyed.
Yeah, you guys would have gotten fucked up.
You guys have no idea what I'm looking at here. I would have been so, so many fists, so many boomerangs. I don't even
Oh,
know
yeah.
I don't even know who this jackass is over here with the fucking loot is.
Oh yeah.
I recognize the art.
Well, maybe I don't know what. I don't know what you guys are gonna do. With it.
Maybe we need to like
Jail
recruit
cell.
somebody. Like, obviously this guy, but like maybe we should recruit people to fight these cultists, not just us.
I mean, we've been trying to do the whole play the cults against each other thing, but a lot of them are cocky enough to not want to listen to us.
I'll tell you guys, it's the timing of. So I think I told you I had written down in-game dates for when things were gonna happen, and then based on what you did, you could slow things down or.
Yeah.
The 10th the 10th was the date that I was like, that's when Arisi gets back and does the ritual. And it was like you guys showed up the day
The day it happened.
how
Which is-
that had lined up.
That fucking
Which is
timing.
hilarious because we were all lined up to go check out the fireplace in the middle of the firestorm, and then we just kind of completely went in this direction instead, just in time.
Totally animated.
Implausibly bad timing.
Or good
Yeah.
timing.
And that was also the day that everything got looted very recently, all the dragon nests and stuff.
Hmm.
Pain in the ass.
We were too late.
That's
And then
no,
we
it
just
was
got
good.
Nano snap.
Good timing. Yeah.
I am inevitable.
Yeah, I mean, that was the three fails was you guys just lose to her. But yeah, two fails was she completed the ritual.
Oh,
Oh.
so we were fucked no matter what.
Yeah, I mean she was pretty far along. You guys took your time getting down to that,
Fucking
getting
shit.
to her. But
To
just tried to give you.
What the hell were all of you doing?
We were figuring it out. We didn't want to fight anything. We were too
Having
scared.
splash
We were
contest in a
lost.
fountain.
I thought it was two dudes, and we could just pop into the room, close the door,
And
knock them on the head,
fucking
take the
knock 'em
clothes, and
out.
go forward. And then 8 more came out. I was like, oh, that's not what I thought this was. Oh no.
Yeah. I wanted to just keep going, but I'm sure they would have fought us anyway.
That yeah, I mean, it was gonna be pretty your way into walking into this temple at this time. That was pretty much impossible
Yeah, to sneak
for you to
in.
do.
If we had gone with the plan of like making the wolf and the elk both fly, and then all of us get on the backs, we could have just stormed into the ziggurat first thing.
Probably, actually. But we didn't know. the
Coulda,
layout.
woulda,
How's
coulda.
campaign supposed to be played? Is this supposed to be like brute force? You just go into the dungeons and
Yeah.
kill
No, I
everything?
mean they
Could
they
do
don't-
whatever you want.
yeah, they don't
Does it
tell
say?
they don't that doesn't say that, but
yeah.
I mean they tell you like there are ways that like if you pretend like you're part of the cult like you've done before, like they give you suggestions of how to handle that, you know, so there's like
creative solutions.
Mm.
but the thing that the thing that you is you haven't really like teamed up with any of the cults. Like you've pretended like you're part of them, but
Not actually.
advantage of that in any way, you know?
We
so-
fucked up our one chance.
But it's also you just haven't been around them that much. Like you guys have been doing your personal quests and stuff a lot.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
But,
well.
not
I
a
have
ton,
no
but
idea what you're talking about.
Mhm.
I haven't had any chance to do that.
Totally
Had
have.
chances.
because definitely the way that the adventure is written is like you go to a place and then you like clear it out and then you are done with it. Which isn't how I don't think that would even be a fun way to do it, but
Mhm.
I think the only place we've kind of done that with is Riverguard Keep. I think it's the only place we've gone to kind of clear it out and then haven't had a reason
yeah,
to
you
come
fucked
back
them up
to.
pretty good.
Every other place we touch it, leave, touch it, come back, go do something else, come back, touch it, leave, go do something.
Hmm.
Well, that and
Um,
the time where we like first arrived there, we felt like we were not high enough level to handle it, even if we did go in.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's not clear, the elemental stuff is definitely rampant. We'll see what happens in season 2 of.
Season 2.
Season
Maybe
3.
2 or 3.
Maybe
Season 3, yeah.
4 now.
Season
Come
3,
on.
yeah.
Season 3.
Yeah, that's true. We've been
I'd
playing
say.
for a while.
I'd say season 3.
When did season 1 end?
I don't know.
That would have been
when we left
like
Red
At the
Green
end
grass.
of
end of
yeah, the end
Greengrass.
of Green Grass, like
Yeah,
right
okay.
after the Knoll attacks and the rain starts, and
Mhm,
we had our first little hike.
Yeah, yeah.
right before we did Ashenport. So
Yeah.
There you go. That makes sense.
mhm.
This is the end of season 2. The next one's season.
Unrelated note, you guys see that they dropped a new Unearthed Arcana today?
no, I
did
didn't.
not see
Did-
that.
did
What?
they? About what?
You're gonna like this, Josh. If I know
Uh-huh.
anything about you at all, if you're gonna really like this, it's a new subclass for Sorcerer and a new
Invention?
subclass for Warlock.
Uh oh.
Yeah.
Warlock, what is it?
So the Sorcerer's origin is Aberrant Mind, which is just
Oh.
pretty much.
Yes.
Pretty much,
Oh wow.
it's pretty much just a great old one
Yes.
for Sorcerer.
Wow.
And don't get too excited because the Warlock patron they added is the Lurker and the
Yes.
Oh.
So basically,
Yes.
Matt Mercer's Ukatoa.
I don't know what that is,
Oh,
but
it's-
probably.
It's ancient primordial kraken, you know.
Yep, that's what it's all about. A deep one from the elemental plane of water, whether that's
Yeah.
whether it's a
exactly
kraken.
that.
Yeah.
But,
So whether it's a
funny thing is-
kraken,
I learned something interesting today. Also, I didn't know this came out, but all of these UAs are how they're doing psionic. Instead of introducing a mystic class, they're trying to do psionic subclasses for every class, and that's
I
what
like
all
that.
the UAs are.
I dig that.
I'm already looking at it.
Like the
Yeah.
new monk, the new barbarian, that wild soul. They're kind of like they're supposed to be, instead of psionics, they're going to be trying these subclasses.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I'm definitely down for that kind of thing. From what I read of like these new subclasses, the sorcerer one really didn't like impress me that much, but the new warlock one I really dig. Like Largish from way back when, he would have been this instead of a Tempest cleric.
Mm-hmm.
Barbarian one scares me because
Which one?
I see a potential for it to be used like an arcane battery.
They're gonna have to nerf that whenever they make like a book out of these.
Like I got into the argument with a player of mine. He's like, "Well, you have to take force damage." I'm like, "Okay." Barbarian takes 15 damage with his D12 HP pool. Isn't gonna hurt him, but giving a sorcerer a free fireball every turn.
And that's not even taking into account there are items that can give you resistance to force damage.
And then there are also things like healing spirits. So you could just have one druid go, "Okay, you're gonna get a free heal every turn. Just keep giving him spell slots."
Here's a life cleric druid multiclass. Here's a bunch of souped up good berries. Give us infinite slots. Like
Yeah, exactly.
they're gonna have
You know what I mean?
they have
I
to put a
saw it
limit
as a
on.
complete arcane battery, and my one guy's like,
Yeah.
"Well, I don't see it being that bad." And I'm like, "No, I really can."
Because
Which-
honestly, like if you're not in combat, health is a super easy to get back resource.
Yeah, all you have to do is strap a
Yeah.
sorcerer to the back of the barbarian, give the barbarian the mobile feat, and just have him run around. He never has to actually fight.
Or you make it so the barbarian is a what do you call that stupid centaur, and then you have somebody ride him into that,
That's another
that's
option.
perfect.
Oh my god.
and then he can just give his stuff to the person who's riding on him.
You actually get special heavy plate armor that has like giant tower shields attached to the sides and the front that just have slits you can see through, so the caster can still cast.
Oh my god.
AKA, you become a tank, an arcane tank.
Yeah, you just become a tank, like an actual like,
Tank.
tank, World War II tank.
Except it's on a
Hell, and if you get
centaur.
bored, you can also have the sorcerer cast Dragon's Breath on the centaur, so he has an extra kick if he doesn't want to give him spell slots some turns.
There you go.
Or just, to scare people away from getting too close.
Meh.
Well, on that note, I gotta get up real early tomorrow. Good night, everyone, and good game.
Fuck yeah.
Good night.
Good night, John.
Yeah,
Sam?
I'm also gonna go to bed. I still have to work early, but that was a lot of fun.
Yes.
You guys
Thank
playing?
you again for running, Eric.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I'm bummed that we won't get to come to this for a while, but it sounds like you guys have some fun plans.
It's
In
fun.
the interim.
It's fine.
And I'll catch you guys all next Tuesday, I guess.
Good night, Sam.
See ya.
Catch you
Good
then.
night, Sam.
Good night, Sam.
And yeah, I